Thank you. Just very lazy and very dumb.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, fun times. So this mic works so well that it's literally picking you up as you talk and do shit.
Oh, lovely, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Maybe that's a good idea to get weird for work.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Like...
Because I can barely hear you with the ones I have now.
Well, I mean, to be fair... Well, no, because my earbuds... Because I've got these on, but then I've got my earbuds on to kind of monitor how everything's sounding. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like it's... Because everything sounds fine, it's just a matter of, like, there's no dampeners. If that makes sense.
A little bit.
So, I can literally hear every fucking word that you say and everything like that as I try to enjoy having a fucking cigarette.
Well, here in a bit, I'll go in the bedroom, so...
Okay, let me...
And dinner is on medium if you want it, so...
Well, don't leave it on medium, leave dinner on low. And the only reason why it is I ask is because if you leave it on medium, I'm probably going to stream for like 2 or 3 hours.
I put on warm, I mean.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, warm is much better.
That's what I was trying to get to, sorry.
Okie doke. Yeah, leaving shit in the crock pot, even on low, means it's going to keep on cooking. So, I mean, at least if it's on warm, that'll be fine, but...
It came out really good.
Try... Fuck type. Because apparently I don't know how to type. There. Yay, I tweeted, yay. I hate all this pre-stream setup crap. Alright, then on to the Book of Faces.
Alright. Here's this if you need it. I'll be in the bedroom.
Okay, babe.
I'll come out later to get my medicine, but it'll probably be like 7 or so.
No, that's fine. I'm probably gonna have to go and get me a drink, because I just... Wait, is there even any more tea left?
Yeah.
Yay. Hey, Ronan! Okay, I'm gonna put this in the Fandom Knights. And then I'm gonna put it into the pile up. And you know what? I think that's good enough. I don't really give a rat's ass about anything else. Alright, so... Oh, thank you, baby. God damn. The lid on this fucking cup is ridiculous. Whoa, dude. Here, let me...
You're shaking really bad.
Well, yes, I know. But... Yeah, I was shaking because with the way you were pouring, it was like it was gonna go out of the dang cup.
I'll take the rest.
Yay! Now I has tea. Okay, so let's do Badoop this shit. Alright. Alrighty, so... Because I would have started this about 15 minutes ago, but I decided I needed to take a shower, because, yeah, I felt a little gross after using the bathroom, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So, as you can tell, we're back to Mechanicus. Hey, Renato. So, the way that this worked out is I basically had to double dip. And I don't like double dipping. But, they had this game on sale. And I said, alright, I need a game if I'm going to start actually streaming again. Hey! More peoples! But yeah, so they had this one on sale. I know I've already got it on my computer because I was streaming it through Steam, but since my computer and my laptop both kind of went boom. So, oh, it's perfectly fine. Basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to sit down, we're going to play this game. I'm just going to talk a bunch of random garbage. And yes, we purge the heretic Xenos. For the will of the mechanical god. Because Warhammer 40k lore is, everybody's the bad guy. And no, not for the Emperor. It's for the mechanical Emperor. But I've already gone ahead and I started playing this on my own a little bit, just to kind of get myself back to maybe not the exact point I was at previously, but to where I was close at. Oh, you have no missions. Lovely. Yes, other heretics, because we're not exactly fighting for the Empire of Man. We're the mechanical Empire of Man, and if this goes a little quick, it's because I'm just trying to figure out where I left off at. Okay, no, we're not going to do the hard mission. Probably one of the normals, since that's all that's left. What reward? Jesus! Uses all 4 cognition points and requires 3 attunements? Good lord. Hell no, we're not going for that weapon. I gotta do other shit first. Ooh, Servitor level 2. That's, yeah, that might be worth it. Jeez. Well, I mean, to be fair, when it comes down to the cognition points, I do have the one guy who has... He's my heavy hitter right now. You know what? I think I'm going to do this one, because I do remember I did this mission previously, because I had that arc rifle on one of my guys previously. Oh god, a death mark. Not worried about the scarabs. I'm not worried about the Necrons. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so we're gonna get 1, 2, 3. You're an energy, you're a physical, you're just deal whatever. Reveal enemy statistics. Yeah, but you've only got 8 HP. Shoot. Laser weapons or physical damage? STCs are used to make robots, right? Then let's get enough to make an Omnissiah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. Alright, but yeah, so energy weapons or physical. Because, I mean, to be fair, the servitors already do physical damage, but not enough. Basically, they're just cannon fodder to go out and help me gain more ability points. Although, to be fair, he does deal area damage, and I'm pretty decent. This is so new to me. To be fair, okay. I'm gonna put a timeout on this. I will explain Warhammer 40k lore. So, Warhammer 40k originally started as a game called Warhammer. It was like an offshoot of D&D back when Dungeons & Dragons was back in 3.5 edition. So it started off as a tabletop game. Then they moved it into what's referred to as the 40K. So it's Warhammer set in the year 40,000. So there's different groups that are all set up. Orcs are essentially not the way that you would think in like Tolkien. So orcs aren't exactly like a beast that somehow gains sentience. They're a fungus that gains sentience, and orcs go out and they basically try to like rule the universe because we's the biggest and the bestest and the strongest, and we got the most darker, and we's the greatest. And to be fair, I do enjoy the orcs, but one of their main enemies ends up being, if you want to watch Emperor TTS on YouTube, he's not wrong. There's like thousands and thousands of channels just dedicated to the lore of Warhammer 40K, because it's a heavy lore dump. Personally, I would recommend what Gaijin Goomba has gone over myself, but that's because he does his research when it comes to stuff he's not 100% on. But anyway, so the orcs were basically formed through, and I'm going to get this way wrong because I'm not a historian, I am a fucking noob when it comes to Warhammer lore. But basically what ended up happening is mankind left Earth, they ended up finding other planets. Throughout the different planets that they found, one of the planets ended up having this fungus. So human beings ended up finding demons, because in order for them to like warp through space, they basically have to punch a hole through hell and fight demons that could get into their ship, or they end up in demonic realms. And then if they could somehow manage to get out of the hell realm, they're okay. But part of hell ended up being this like fungus, I believe, that ended up getting inside of a human body. And now orcs fucking go crazy because, well, they're nothing more than giant mushrooms. I am here to correct you on your lore knowledge, Seth. Don't you worry. Yeah, I kind of figured, Renato. But yeah, so basically human beings found a way to make it through space. Orcs ended up coming from humans because, like, molds and fungus ended up getting into humans and basically gave them, you know, knowledge, because the fungus got into the brains and basically turned them. Orcs are not fungi. They were made way before humanity. Well, they're still fungi, to my knowledge. So that was a fucking lie. It's not a fucking lie. I know that they're basically they're fungal, because none of them actually have like genitalia. There are no female orcs, period. In Warhammer 40K knowledge, I know this for a fact, there are no female orcs. All orcs are men. So there's no way for them to actually be able to breed correctly. So they're basically, they're just willed into the universe because of the way that orcs work. The way orcs work is they take two pieces of metal, they slap it together, and through the power of belief, that's literally how orcs work, is through the power of belief, they just, the two pieces of metal magically fuse together, and now they have guns. They can literally build robots and ships because they just go, it should fly, so fucking pour gasoline in it, and somehow magically the gasoline that they pour into it is fucking rocket fuel. Either way, that's not my point. Exactly. Like you said, if I say it works, it works. But anyway, so you've got the humans who serve the Emperor. Humans have branched off into what's referred to as tech priests. So tech priests are essentially humans who went out and grafted metal and mechanical pieces to themselves, which are these assholes that I'm playing as. And what ended up happening is they started becoming more machine than man. There are Eldars, who are essentially like space elves, and then there's like a billion different groups, and none of them are the good guys. Like, not a single solitary one of them are the good guys. That's how Warhammer lore works. So this is nothing more than a turn-based RPG, in a sense. It's a tabletop game, so think Dungeons and Dragons, since that's where it started out as. Ah, there we go. That's why it's grimdark. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, there's no such thing as a good character in anything Warhammer. Like, the closest thing to a quote-unquote good character ends up being like your player characters. But to be fair, even they are, depending upon what faction you go with, they could be some assholes. Let's just be honest here. They could be a bunch of dicks. But anyway, back to the original fucking story. So yeah, that's the short version. Is, yeah, everybody's an asshole. Fucking go out and deal with it. So let's position. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you here, and I'm gonna put you here. And good lord, how did I not? I thought I ranked you up. I gotta level up fucking Jeremiah. Like, first of all, you need way more shields than that, as well as you need way more health, buddy boo. Oh, good fucking lord. Alright, so, first things first, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna get you a cognition point, because that's what those gears are. They're cognition points. Even the apparent good people are incredibly racist and ableist. I mean, to be fair, that's Dungeons and Dragons in a fucking nutshell. When you play Dungeons and Dragons, unfortunately, you sign up for being a racist bigot. And that's no slight against the game, but that's how the game has been since the dawn of time. Because I was reading something the other day that basically said that Tolkien, when he was making, what was it? When he was in the middle of writing Lord of the Rings, he ended up making the, oh god, which one was it? Fucking hell. Either way, there's one of the fucking the groups is essentially supposed to be America, because he wrote it based off like World War II kind of stuff. Oh, can I even make it to that square? You know what? I'm gonna spend the cognition point to make it over here to this square, since I've already wasted enough of them. See, I knew there was gonna be more than one asshat in here. Oh good, there are the fucking scarabs. Lovely. Okay, is that another... Yep, scan it or destroy it. I figured. Cool, so, as it stands... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my ability now that basically allows my shit to be done more cheaply and cost effectively. Oh, goody gumdrops, it only dealt 5 damage. Junk and shoot! Yes! Okay, good. I barely got him down. And for free, I'm gonna kill the Necron so he can't respawn, because Necrons have this really bad habit of, even if you kill them, hey, you don't kill them! Alright, now let's scan... you know what? I'm gonna reveal your bullshit. Oh goody, you're an energy shield. Fuck. Alright, end turn. But anyway, yeah, so basically fucking J.R.R. Tolkien ended up fucking turning the, what is it? The one king who basically was, like, almost dead on the throne. He basically, like, I think it was him. It was either him or it was one of the other, kingdoms of man. But he made them into, like, the United States because he refused to do jack and shit until eventually was like, hey, it's either we fucking do something or if we don't do anything, like, we're gonna be shit out of luck here. So, like, that's just how it is. Like, and almost all of Dungeons and Dragons is based off of fucking Tolkien and all the work that he did. So because it's based off of, like, Tolkien stuff, that's pretty much all it fucking comes down to. Alright. So, now we're gonna do this fun jazz. And you know what? I'm gonna have to. Fuck. You know what? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're gonna hold off on that. I'll let these idiots fucking try to come towards me. And as long as they don't block my path, damn it, they're gonna block my path. Yeah, lovely. Heal. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what the fuck a servitor is for. Yes, let's start the battle. Does my servitor get to go first? Cool. So I'm gonna let this idiot get hit twice. Because they're gonna take opportunity attacks on me. Slap. Yay. Slap. Yay. Okay, now, since you two idiots officially can't do shit to me, and since you also end up having energy shields and not physical shields, I'm gonna slap you in the face, and I'm on my turn. Now, nope, you have energy cannons, son of a whore. Alright, I'm gonna come over here. Oh, that's right, my guy that has physical shielding, he's the one that's got the fucking... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to get up in there and slap him with the chain weapon. So yeah, so it's basically, it's nothing more than like a giant like RPG, like a Final Fantasy kind of a thing. And you know what? Shit. I'm gonna have to. And I can't target these two, can I? Well, no, I could target him, but it's not gonna do much damage. At least I don't think. Yeah, no, it's only gonna let me damage the scarabs. Whatever. Fuck. No, I don't want to you know what? No, I'm gonna waste it. Fuck it. Because I gotta get over here and fucking kill these idiots. Like, absolutely, positively have to get the fuck over here to kill these idiots. Oh no, when you're in melee range, it's not gonna let you shoot any type of ranged weapon. Yeah, about that. And that'll kill you in the back. That should kill the other scarab as well. It's not going to deal near as much damage to you two idiots, but at the same time, I'm not worried about that. Good. Be dead, scarabs. And let's zoom in so I can actually see the battle. Can I move in there? Yes, I can. I can move in there. Cool. And then I'm going to chop, chop, chop. Yeah, I'm gonna chop, chop, chop at you, motherfucker. Yay! Critical! Get fucked! Alright, let's... God damn it. I'm literally gonna waste all this shit just to get these, aren't I? Okay, now then. Since your ass is within range... Good. And the acid damage. And since you can't use your reaction to actually fucking hit me... 2 to 4. Oh, hey, 2 to 4. Look at that. Yay, 3 plus acid damage. Let's take a step back. And for free... Shit, I thought it was gonna shred... no it doesn't. Damn it. Alright, well, I did that way the fuck wrong, but thank God he's gonna get hit with acid damage. You're supposed to get hit with acid damage first. You asshole. Alright, well, now you go down from the acid damage. Asshole. Alright, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna deploy a servitor. Yeah, let's do this. Hey, look at that. Oh. I forgot it went to that one first. Slap. Yay. End turn. You know what? Just end your fucking turn. End your turn. Yay, a cognition point. End your fucking turn. Isn't this a fun game? All you do is stand around and end your turn. But to be fair, I also did kill everybody just for the sake of killing everybody. When literally all I had to do was walk over to that and fucking it was done. Yay. Well, that's that part of the mission. What you got, Renato? Alright, let's get out of here, and then I need to open my cheat sheet. Because it's not me playing a video game if there's not a cheat sheet. Okay. Mural depicting, okay, wall change, goodbye. All carrying the... Really? Okay, so... Take for examination, destroy. Technically speaking, I could destroy it because that's what they would normally fucking do. To counter its corruptive power and express the superiority of mankind. You know what? No, I'm gonna fucking inspect this shit. And this is the problem I have with these idiots. Necron greater than, war forms greater than, individual greater than, Lord, roll, soothsayer, stargazer, conjure. What prophecies did subject issue before slumber? What did they possess? Fascination, increase. Like, they talk like robots. Cool. Necron initiative has been increased. Poop. And I gained some cognition. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Well, nothing happens in this room, so let's go to this room. Name all the Primarchs. Yeah, about that. Like I said, I am not an historian. I just play the games. Yeah, exactly. That's the point, is that they're supposed to be like C++. Okay, now, to the cheat sheet. Okay, circle with the moon. That's actually a good question here, Mega Man. No, it's a full circle. Oh no. This one does not appear on any of the normal glyphs that I have. Oh no. Alright, well let's see. Half circle. Ooh, that's healing. I'm gonna go with healing. Yay, everybody gained 2 health. Now my team is fully not fun to die. Yay. Speaking of, let's go into this room and see how much I fucking die. Yay, more Necrons. God damn it. Okay, human skeleton, brown and crumbling with age, lies in the corner of the chamber. Who knows how they met their end down here. Bring the remains back for examination. Ignore them. Examine for clues. You know what? Examine for clues. Oh no, Gauss weapons. Lovely. Which means Necrons. Yay. Ooh, but I got a new power axe. Deals 4 to 6 damage. Actually, to be fair, I think I already have this one, unless that's a more powerful version of my power axe. I think it is, because my normal power axe only requires 1 augment, and this one requires 2. Okay, no, that's fair. Alright, let's see here. Glyph. I'm almost certain that the bottom one is lose health. Yes, it is. The bottom one is lose health. So let's do the top one. The Russian Badger. I do not know. Can one of these please be gain Blackstone? Ooh, I think the top one is. Yep, because that one's lose health. Blackstone. Yay! Now I might be able to level up 2 guys. Ugh. Oh no, they heal faster, which means instead of 3 turns before they wake up, now it's only 2 turns. Oh no. Alright, scare. Oh, I did do this mission because I literally cheated this like a motherfucker. I literally managed to walk all the way to that side of the fucking tomb, scan the thing, and then was like, okay, now kill everybody. And I'm like, okay. Alright, let's see. And then that's a 2. Scanner destroy. Okay, get the 2. Scanner destroy. That's okay. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's new. Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, those are turrets. Yeah, I don't know if those are friendlies or not, but, okay. Maybe I didn't do this one, because I would have fucking remembered turrets. The only games I've played are TF2, Gmod, Fortnite, and a little bit of... Oh, Undertale. I mean, to be fair, think of this as like Undertale, but you literally have to strategically place your characters. Oh, this is the middle guy. Fucking lovely. Oh, even better. Oh no, that wasn't the middle dude. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do the scan. Because the scan will get me another CP, I believe. No, it will not. Thank you, and another... Okay. Have you ever heard of SMG4? I don't believe I have, no. And yes, it is most definitely a strategy game. Okay, now you. Oh goody, you for a fact I know. Alright, so go that way, and then I'm gonna waste one more. Poop. Alright, scan for cognition. And you know what? No, I'm just gonna end my turn, because the reason why it is I'm currently blue dabba dee dabba die man over here. Oh good, no, I did reveal his stuff. I didn't think I did. Oh yeah, that's right. If I walk past and get within melee range, it'll... Suspicious activity, my left nut! Okay, now we're going to... Nope. We're going to take one more CP. Do you play Smash? I used to. Yeah, I used to, like, a long time ago, but, like, it's just kind of one of those games where, like, I don't know, like, it's nothing bad or, like, majorly against the game. It's just, it's not, like, a big favorite of mine is all. Like, I've got no problem sitting down and, like, playing the game, like, with the guys or something, but... You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that one yet. Not until I'm fucking ready. Actually, no. I'm gonna go stand over here. Yay. And now I will end my turn. No, it's not a matter of it being, like, too cartoony or anything along those lines. Like, it just... My problem with the game is, again, like, it's a fun, you know, hang out with your friends and, like, just hang out and do shit kind of game. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good game. It's really fun. It's just... I think my problem with it, and I think it's the same thing, like, that Pink Angel is having a problem with. It's one of those games where you play it, you beat it, you go, alright, that was fun. And then after you play it and beat it and go, alright, that was fun. Like, unless you're gonna get hardcore into, like, competitive play, please kill everybody in one move. Yay, I killed everybody in one move. Huzzah. But yeah, I mean, like, unless you're gonna get super hardcore into, like, fucking competitive play, it doesn't do anything for me at that point. Like, again, it's an okay game. Like, I love the game. It's fun. But it's not something that grabs my attention enough for me to, you know, want to sit down and, like, play it every, like, 2 minutes. Only played the original. Oh, no! Oh, no, I played the original, Melee, Brawl, and I played, oh god, what is the new one called? Jesus, my brain. Oh god, my fucking brain died. Fuck. Well, now I feel like a fucking douchebag filthy casual. Ultimate, thank you. Oh, please don't let that fucking... Okay, good, 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 good. Whoo! I was about to be so pissed. I mean, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have worried about the fucking turrets. It's not like they goddamn do anything. Like, something to look for. Yeah, no, and I could completely understand that one. Ow. Oh, fuck me, and of course I have no cannon fodder. No, I've not played anything, Neptuna. Wait, how did I know? Oh, right, because I already used my reaction on one of the shitty fucking scarabs. God damn it. Okay, well this is about to be really super fucking annoying. Alright, well I need to drop a servitor there, and I need to drop a servitor there. And I absolutely need to fucking drop one there. There, now I have fucking cannon fodder in my way. Ouch. I forgot he was in Overwatch mode. That sucks ass. Alright, now that I'm in melee distance, I'm gonna take out this motherfucker right here. Okay, or not. Give me a CP, please. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the 2 opportunity attacks. Fucking shit. But yeah, no, I've never played Neptuna. Now, to be fair, I did end up, I just bought, because they put it up on the Switch, today. Oh, fuck me. Right, I don't have enough. $10. But anyway, I just ended up getting, they have, Tales of Symphonia up on the Switch, and the only reason why it is that I even bought the game is because quite literally it cost me $2 because I still had money left over from when I ended up buying a different game. And I was able to cash in my points, so it didn't cost me like much jack or shit. Okay, now let's see. JRPG, comedic, basically. I don't know whether this is an ADHD thing. I just love exploring the map and seeing... No, that's... I mean, to be fair, I do the same thing. Like, I personally enjoy games that just let you go out and explore and do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, those games to me are some of the most fun. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Oasis. There we go. And then in the meantime... Yeah, I'm just gonna chill back here. A-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. Yay, an opportunity attack. But who knows if it did anything. And you're an ass. Okay, first things first. Let's figure out what you've got. Ah, you've got physical shielding. Which means this isn't going to do anything for me. Speaking of not going to do anything for me. Yay, critical! Really? You're going to count that as part of the opportunity attack? Okay. Come on, baby, come on, baby! Yay, another critical. Okay, now then, in the meantime... No. Damn game. Shoot. Yay! How's it going, Greg? Alright, now then, you idiots are about to ruin my day. Do not get a critical, I will fucking slug you. I forgot I got a fucking wall of assholes. Yay! If my brothers would play a game, they would map to see if I find anything as they fought off the enemies. No, that's fair. I mean, there's tons of games that are like that. Like, one of my all-time favorites ends up being Skies of Arcadia. And the reason why it is that I like Skies of Arcadia so much is that's literally all you did in that game is just go out and explore. And the more that you went out and explored stuff, like, the more often... You know what? No, because you've got a 5. So yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. Here you go. I'm gonna come stand over here. You two idiots shoot at me. But yeah, as you went out and explored stuff, you would end up getting, wait, is this... Yeah, no, you have to be within melee range. Okay. Get fucked on. But yeah, as you went out and explored, you would end up, like, finding things. And as you would end up finding stuff, it would end up, give you, like, money and different things of that nature as well. Oh, goody, you have energy shields. I need to get up in your fucking face. Good to know. I can't be handed a dungeon crawler type game and not explore every... Yes, exactly. Like, that's just how those games end up working. Like, the whole purpose of that is you're just supposed to go out and just do stuff. And generally part of do stuff is just look at everything. Yay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can shoot him from here. But yeah, because, like, that's kind of the whole reason why it is I was, like, super stoked that they put Tales of Symphonia out, like, the HD remaster. They put it out on the Switch. Because not only is that, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, please fucking heal yourself. Please be high. Damn it. Of course it was the low. But yeah, like, all you do in that game is just, like, run around and explore shit. Like, if you find a dungeon, you can just run into every corner of the dungeon. Ooh. Actually... Yay. Please, God, critical. Yes. Cool, now I'm gonna go stand the fuck over here and try to be out of everybody else's way. Thank you for being stupid. Oh, good. It is my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna go stand over here. Man, fuck your Overwatch. Get fucked. Fucking be dead. You ass. I was hoping you would walk away so I could just slap you. Fuck. Yay. Boo. Ugh. Oh, yay, but it will kill him because he technically is down right now. Good, 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 good. Yes, please destroy his body. And as terrible as this sounds, fucking you go be a meat shield. Yeah, go ahead and you kill him as you scan him for that point. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna do this the semi-smart way. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you first. Oh, good. Get zapped, motherfuckers. Shit. Just fucking take him out. End turn. But yeah, and I'm trying not to ignore anybody in the chat, but I did a dumb and now I've got to fucking pay for doing a dumb. Good. Get fucked on. See, now under normal circumstances, I would take your ass the fuck out. But this idiot's on Overwatch. And I would rather make sure that he fucking gets out of my damn way. You're an ass. Thank God for that energy shield. Whoo, that would have sucked. Yay, give me my CP back so I can waste it to make sure that you go down and stay down. Ow. Let me guess, now you're gonna phase shift again? Yep. Okay. Oh no, I know you're gonna fucking shoot me. That's not where I'm fucking worried about. That happening to me in the Slender Man game. Dead. And yeah, no, I understand that one. I've done that so many times where I've just been wandering around and gotten lost. Like one of the most ridiculous times ever is I believe it was Suikoden. Like I went over to Bill's house while he was still living at his dad's. And because they had said that they were going to do a cookout. Well, our disembodied voice Jeremy showed up. Of course, Bill's there because it's his, his dad's place and he's living there. And I can't remember if anybody else ended up showing up before me, but I was working thirds at the time. So by the time that I had showed up, Whoo! 800! Fuck yes! Ooh, yes, next 6. Ooh, yes. Ooh, 9 cognition points. I mean, to be fair, I'm already doing 6, but... And I don't even have the extra slots, which is bogus. Okay, which one? You. You're the idiot. Upgrade you. Wait. How? Okay, hold up. Damn it, hit the wrong button. You're only at a fucking 6. And you've got the one from having the chest piece. And you're at 7. Oh, that's why, because I'm a fucking dipshit. I fucking never equipped it. I took the damn thing and I never fucking put it on. Son of a whore. Ugh. Please put that on. That's right, because I fucking... You got the helmet. Where's the helmet at? Underneath the Lex. Oh, for the steal all cognition points. Okay, no, then that's fair. Alright, where are you at? You're on 6. Take this damn helmet and put it the fuck on. There! You doofy, daft bastard. Cool. Take all cognition points when scanning. Yes, it's both 18. 18 and 18 is shit. More than what I got. Because that's going to be 36 and I've only got 29. I mean, to be fair, you have the helmet right now. But you ain't got shit. Please, equip this damned helmet. And what are you currently running on that's got you with... Oh, that's why, because I already put the new axe on you. That makes more sense. Okay, and then that, yes, and that, yes. And you're the one that's running with the other gun. But for some reason you still have an empty slot. Oh, that's why, because you're the idiot that doesn't have the healing on. Okay, so let's take this shit off. Please use this axe. Because even though the acid damage is fun, I'm done with that. And please equipificate this gun. Because the other gun, while fun, I almost never have the cognition points to do the, like, energy damage on. So I'd rather do the physical damage. Okay, so now next time around, you get the next augment. Good God, what... Fucking my brain is mush, man. Let's see. New gun, which deals just damage and ignores armor. That's good. Get an infiltrator and some more blackstone. Okay, this is... Oh yeah, that's right. This was the fucking ridiculous one where I was like, what the fuck? No. But that's servitors. I might end up doing that because I really want the level 2 servitors. Oh no, this is the one that had the fucking ridiculous ass gun. Okay. But none of you idiots seem to have the fucking the mission I need that gets me extra whatever. Two to 4, 3 to 5. You know what? No, your ass was fucking MVP last game, or at least one of them. Oh, Jesus, no. Keep that. Next 6 attacks. Okay, that's good. 9 CP. You know what? No, I will. I'm gonna put on the 9 CP, because why the fuck not? Okay, let's go do shit. Barely holding the line. Swarms of... Oh, God. Flayed ones. Lovely. Surging up from the lower levels. We're seeing our soldiers come back to us with their skins draped up. Well, yeah, that's what flayed ones do. They're robots that went psychotic and literally skin whatever it is that they fight and put it on them. Like, that's the reason why it is that I hate, I mean, absolutely hate, that they kind of went a little trigger happy for a while there. In fact, to my knowledge, they're still going a little trigger happy with people streaming their games and stuff. So I'm going to do this and try to keep this as like a long form series where we're going to sit down and keep playing this game together. But the guys that own Warhammer basically went a little crazy and were freaking out. I think it was just about the tabletop itself, because the D&D group that I follow, the Unexpectables, for every October they switched it over to being Orktober, and they were running a 40k all orc campaign. And the very first part of the campaign, they ended up finding a flayed one that ended up killing a bunch of orcs, and ended up putting the orc skin on it. And I guess it had done it years ago, because it literally was just teeming with Wa energy. And because it was teeming with Wa energy, it basically made its way up to essentially being like... Not a knob. What the hell is the one above? Anyway, it was like a fucking giant orc. Oh. Oh shit. What the hell is the bottom one? Oh, that's negative CP. Yeah, no, we're not fucking doing that bottom one. Let's do the top one. Or Blackstone, rather. Or was it CP? I don't know. Fucking, I looked at my cheat sheet wrong. Yes, it was negative CP. Which wouldn't have fucking done anything to me, to be quite fucking honest, but... Okay, let's move here. Oh no, they know that I exist. Yay, more Blackstone. Now I can level up my other guy. let's go to this room so I can get the last glyph. Hey, the Necrons know we're here. Oh, really? If this is being used by the flayed ones, it needs to be closed. Okay, check to see what's in the passageway. Close. Douse the passageway in flame before doing anything else. Fuck. I'm gonna do a dumb. Let's look around and see what's in there. Yay! I got extra CP before I fucking burned everything to the ground. Okay, let's check these glyphs. Yay, more blackstone. So I can level up my dudes. But yeah, they literally fought a flayed one that was covered in orc skin that literally was releasing so much Wah energy that, like, there were groups that were able to pick it up with their long range scanners and figured out, oh hey, there's something orky down there, and then figured out, oh that's not orky, that's all Necron shit. Alright, let's see. Well, if it's all scanner destroy, I'm gonna move you over here. I'm gonna move you over there. You're perfectly fine where you're at. I'm gonna put your ass down, and I'm gonna put your ass down. Alright, let's start the fight, shall we? I'm gonna waste 1 CP so when I can get more CP. And then let's scan this stupid ass thing. Yay, more blackstone. And then I'm gonna move back here and stand behind this wall, because I don't know what's coming my way. But it ain't gonna be good. I know that. In fact, let's zoom out and fucking look around the map, shall we? Well, there's this archway over here. Okay, so that tells me then that this is going to be a large section that's going to pull up on this side and this side if you're looking in the center of the screen. So this is going to be fun. Yes, please hold turn. Alright, walk your ass up here. Yay, more experience. Yeah, I fucking called it. Escape? Do you not know who the fuck I am? I am Dumbass, king of the dumbasses. Shame. Looks like you've activated my Alucard. And shoot. And activate ability. And shoot. Begone, thought. And with what little movement I have left, let's move here and lay 2 cards face down, and that ends my turn. Dick. Nah. I'm an asshole and I'm proud of it. You know what? Let's not fucking bottleneck over here. Let's... And actually, you know what? Nah, fuck it. Ignore armor. So long, Gay Bowser. Uh-oh. I don't like it when they're in Overwatch. Oh, wait. I did the wrong thing. Nah. I killed your ass. I killed your ass. I killed your ass fucking dead. Alright, so in the meantime, let's move the fuck up here, shall we? And now, let's do this, which is a waste. I'll say it again. Oh, wait, actually, that's right. Because I didn't. So I can shoost you. Let's end turn. You can run your happy ass fuck up here. And then do nothing. Wondering if you've heard what happened. Yeah, I heard all about that, and I've got opinions. You know what? No, fuck it, because I do this shit on my channel all the time. I give out my opinions, and most of the time it's not asked for, but yeah, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous in terms of what happened. Because, like, what makes it even fucking worse, and most people don't know this shit, but the brakes that end up being on trains, okay? A lot of trains, the brakes that are fucking on them have been around since fucking, like, the Revolutionary War, excuse me, the Civil War, okay? So they're fucking Civil War era fucking brakes that end up being on these fucking trains, and they don't do a fucking thing about them. Like, there's like no maintenance or anything that's fucking done to them. In fact, that's part of the reason why it is that the train union ended up going on fucking strike in the first place a while back, is because not only were they not getting paid, or well, okay, they were getting paid, but they weren't getting paid well. They didn't really have anything in terms of, like, sick days or any of that kind of shit. And then to make matters fucking worse, another thing that ended up happening is they were basically told, hey, you're supposed to have, like, 3 minutes to look over the entire train. Now, I want you to think, if you've ever seen a fucking train that's got, like, 400 or 500 fucking boxcars on it, they wanted them to look over all of it in like 2 or 3 minutes kind of thing. Well, then they dropped it down to, now you have to look over the entire train in 60 seconds. You have 1 fucking minute. You can't even, like, stop and take a piss in your pants as you're looking. You literally have to go and get this shit done. So these brake systems that have been around since the fucking Civil War were already, like, sparking and caught the fucking train on fire. If it's a trap, it should be deactivated. It's probably a trap. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some damage. Yeah, I fucking figured. Whatever. Oh no, they reanimate a little bit faster. Oh lordy Lou. But anyway, so fucking, so on top of having old, decrepit fucking, like, brakes on these damn things, and not being able to inspect them properly, which is already fucking bad enough. Hold on. Hold, please. There we go. But yeah, so not only did they have, like, shitty braking systems and everything put on them, but I guess the train had been on fire for, like, miles kind of shit. There we go. Alright, cool. So most of them are going to be 5s, which sounds about right. Alright, I'm going to get you over there. Oh, good, and you're a 6. I like that. But yeah, like, it's essentially was like a bunch of fucking bullshit where all of this could have been fucking handled, like, ages ago kind of thing. But nobody did anything about it. And part of that is because regulations went up under the Obama administration about, you know, making sure that shit like this isn't gonna fucking happen. But then fucking both Trump and Biden basically said, hey, we don't give a shit. So fucking don't you worry about doing shit. So it became one of those, like, both sides fucked up kind of situations. Yes, please go over there. And then in the meantime, please become dead. Thank you. Actually, I probably should have done that one first, but you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking fight with it. Yay, more CP. I'm literally about to fucking turn this into the fucking the mummy meme, where it's like, we've got all the horses, you're on the wrong side of the river. Because this idiot made it. I think that idiot's already moved. This idiot's about to fucking move. So I'm gonna let these dumbasses basically fucking try to get their fucking shit together to get over here to get to my fucking servitors. Oh, nope, he didn't move. Cool. So that's two idiots that are on the fucking platform and they're going. So now the platforms move. Uh-oh. I love it when they're stupid. I love it when they're stupid. And you know what? Yeah, that'll be good enough. Oh no, 2 opportunity attacks. Oh no! You hit me for 1 and I gained more cognition. Oh no, you hit me for another and I gained more cognition again. Slap. And now you're gonna be fucking cannon fodder. 'Cause I ain't fucking healing you. Oh no. Oh noes. But anyway, but yeah, so I mean, it's basically, it's like a terrible fucking situation that easily could have fucking been avoided, but nobody wanted to do the actual fucking legwork to, you know, avoid the situation. Yes, please, tell me what you think. Bang. Oh, you're a 5, are you? Please get a critical. Damn. Oh well. I'm not about to waste the fucking CP. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to fucking make it over to you anyway. Slap! Bye! I love being an asshole sometimes. Yay! There's another one down! A doop, doop, doop. Another one bites the dust. Speaking of another one bites the dust. Although that's gonna suck for me. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, wait, it's you. Alright, here's how we do. This will most definitely kill you. Unless I only get a 2. Ah, fuck. Of course. Exactly what I had feared. That's what I get for fucking tempting fate. Alright, well, either fucking way. Alright, you've done everything that you can do. What's your mouth, Bubba?
I'm taking my meds.
Ah, no, that's fair. Oh, wait, right, because your ass is still fucking alive. Now your ass is fucking grass. I just hope everyone... Well, see now, and then here's the bit that really fucking confused me, because I was listening to a podcast on it. That's why it is that I know about as much as I fucking do. Because I was listening to, what is it? It's the Jon Stewart one. Damn it, my fucking brain died. Oh, you gotta be butt-fucking me. Anyway. Yeah, and then to walk over and fucking get that is literally gonna cost me a fucking CP. Alright, you know what? No, I'm just gonna come hang out over here.
Do you want me to make you a bowl?
Nah, I'll be alright without any dinner right now, babe.
Put it away then?
Well, I'm gonna get food here in about a half hour, because I figured I should probably only stream for like maybe a couple hours.
Okay, then I'll leave it alone then. Just wanted to ask.
Dooba-doo-dooba-doo-boo-ba-da. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Holy shit, motherfucker. There we fucking go. That's what I like to see. Alright, get you a cognition point and kill the motherfucker. But yeah, like I was saying though, I was listening to The Problem with Jon Stewart, and that's the only reason why it is I know about as much as I fucking know. Let's hit you, shall we? And you're gonna walk up and slap this idiot. But yeah, it was just... It's one of those, like, fucked up situations that definitely could have been handled differently. And what makes it even fucking worse is they ended up having, like, 2 experts on talking about it. One person who was a part of the actual train union, and then the other person basically like lived in the area and is a journalist. And the girl who was a fucking journalist basically stated that what ended up happening with the entire situation is the EPA had pretty much already had stepped in and said, hey, you guys are good to fucking head back into town after they fucking evacuated everybody. So they basically, like, they said, alright, get the fuck out of town. If you don't get the fuck out of the town, like, we're gonna, like, fine the shit out of you. Wait, hold up. Which one of you idiots? Fuck it. If this is the asshole that has fucking 5 and I hit him for 4. Yep, it was. You're okay, Bubba. And with that, the game, she is done. Or at least this mission, anyway. Woo! He went flying like a fucking spaceship. Damn. But yeah, so they told everybody to get the fuck out of town, or else we're gonna, like, sue you and lock you up and throw away the key. And then after an hour, they were like the EPA walked in and was like, what? Evacuate? No. That is, we're just kidding. It was a load of dog shit. Get the fuck back in your house. Meanwhile, most people are showing back up, and like their homes and their cars are essentially like covered in the equivalent to fucking volcanic ash. Being told, it's fine, you're okay. And from what it is that I had heard, the train company, like the legitimate train company, basically threw out a number of like, it was like $50,000 like to give to the town as like a oops, we're sorry, and then called it a fucking day. And they're just like, yep, here you go. Alright, yeah, we're sorry. Get the fuck away from us. And it's like, really? Okay, you're at an 8. You're at an 8. You're at a 7. Okay. Now, who's Mr. Big Shot? You're Mr. Big Shot. What fucking discipline do you have that I don't have on anybody else? Reveal when in melee. No. Your next attack. Yes, it's that one. Okay, so I need the tech axiom. Okay, so let's come in here and let's give you that one, because that'll be fun. And now you have an extra thing, so let me... Alright, we're gonna get rid of that shit, and I'm gonna give you the better axe. Okay, so now you're good. And now everybody's at 8. So let's see here. 240 and 240 should be 480. Ah, fuck. 480. That'd be 6, 7. Damn it. Once again, I'm on that. I can level up 2 guys, but one dude's gonna be falling behind. Okay. So you have that. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that all my guys are pretty much at about the same pace. So you're on that hot shit, you're on that hot shit, you're on that hot shit, and that hot shit. Do you have... No, you don't. I can almost guarantee no, you don't. Well, to be fair, it's going to be scary for them, but, and this is, it's going to be really sad to say, but it's going to be, it's one of those things where, are they scared? Yes, but, God, this sounds so fucking terrible. But it's only one tiny little town. I mean, literally tiny. Like, basically the town that, like, Bill lives in. Where it's got a population of, like, 3 to 4,000 people. which seems like a lot, but when you stop to think of like a city like New York, where it's got almost like 1 million people, or Chicago, where it's got almost 1 million people, or like Los Angeles, where it's got almost like 1 million people, kind of thing, it's insignificant. It's what's referred to as a train town, which means way back when they first started building rail lines. Hold on. There, my cigarette was going out. But yeah, when they had originally started building up rail lines and stuff, like, the town was hot shit, but for the most part, like, there's not really much going on there, you know what I mean? Like, you got your staples, you know what I mean? You've got, like, a McDonald's and a gas station and some type of grocery chain, which, considering the fact of here in America, it's basically you've got only one of 3 grocery stores, because it's either Kroger's or one of its subsidiaries, Aldi's or one of its subsidiaries, or basically Walmart, and that's fucking it. I mean, technically speaking, there's Amazon, because Amazon delivers groceries now, but to be fair, they go pick it up from those stores. But that's literally all that it fucking comes down to is, hey, you've got these stores, and that's fucking it. You know what I mean? And again, like, it's a shitty fucking thing to say, but I lived in that town. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally where we fucking grew up at, is in a tiny, shitty, pissant little fucking town where there's literally fuck all to do. Like, that's all you got. You've got, like, a McDonald's or a Hardee's that you could go hang out in, so some type of fast food. There's a grocery store and a gas station that you can work at, or, you know, until you go and work at, like, the factory or some shit like that. Like, you reach the age where you're legally allowed to work at the factory because of OSHA standards. And then that's it. Like, you could go fucking walk around and talk to your neighbor about their fucking pickup truck. Or you can go and fucking wander around at, like, in a cornfield. Or at the local park that's meant for, like, toddlers to go and, like, swing on the swings and play on the jungle gym, and, like, that's fucking it. Because that's the town that we fucking grew up in. In fact, that's the town that Bill still lives in, is, hey, there's fuck all to do here. And you go, oh, alright, that's cool, I guess. Okay, reveals enemy stats. Is there anything... I mean, yeah, technically that one says that it reveals enemy stats. And I don't want to take off the physical damage, so why the fuck not? You still running all your shit? Yep, you're still running all your shit. And you got energy, and physical, right? Yep, energy, and physical. Alright, good enough. Alright, and then let me do the thing, since we're coming up on our last 15 minutes, and my lovely wife decided to make dinner and get everything sorted out literally right before I fucking decided to start streaming. So, let's check the time. Yep, it's 7 o'clock. And you know what? So yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll wrap up. So we'll call it here for now in terms of the game. I'll figure out what mission we're gonna run next time, like where we're gonna pick up. Okay, that's a new character. That's just a weapon. That's just a weapon, and that's the hard mission, so I don't want to do that one yet. So we're stuck on one of these fucking 3 missions. Oh yeah, it would most definitely be a good idea to move the residents out, but at the same time, the government and the city are trying to save face, and especially the railroad company, they're purposely trying to like bury it because they know how the news cycle runs. So the way that the news cycle runs, because here in America under Reagan was friends with this guy. Okay, I don't know if you know this guy. His name is fucking Rupert Murdoch. Oh wait, that's right, you do know the guy because you're in fucking England, and that's where the fuck he was originally from. So you know about Rupert Murdoch. So because Rupert Murdoch and fucking Reagan were best fucking friends, when Reagan ended up getting into office, Murdoch basically said, hey, look, man, I will give you $1 million of my money to help with your campaign to become president if, once you become president, you do something for me and you get rid of, because we had a law here in the States called the Truth in Journalism Act, which basically meant you weren't allowed to just throw out opinions and call it a fucking news story. You literally had to go out and do even basic fucking journalism. Go out and interview people, talk to the cops, fucking figure out what the hell the story is, figure out what's really going on, that kind of shit. So when fucking Reagan got into office and killed the Truth in fucking Journalism Act, that's basically what all this fucking fake news bullshit has been that fucking Republicans have been running around screaming about since basically Obama. They've been running around being like, oh, it's fake news, it's bullshit, it's fake news. Yeah, blame fucking Reagan for that. Like, Reagan is literally fucking Republican Jesus, and yet that's the motherfucker that you need to look at is your Republican Jesus, who said, hey, fucking news networks, fucking do whatever you want. And because of that, we created the 24-hour news cycle with Fox News, CNN, MSN, MSNBC, fucking OAN, like 800,000 other fucking news, and that's in heavy fucking quotation, news channels. And it's because of fucking Reagan. That's the reason why it is that, like, misinformation is the key fucking thing. And that's because most politicians have figured out, hey, if people are fucking stupid, you could shit on the ground, spray paint it gold, and say, hey, it's a lump of gold. You vote for me, I'll let you have that fucking lump of gold. When no, it's literally a fucking turd that they spray painted fucking gold. So if somebody were to get off their fucking asses, and especially like here in the United States, because unfortunately for some reason, America is so ass backward when it comes to policy. And I've been living here my entire life and I don't fucking get it. But because America is so ass backward on its fucking policy that almost every other industrialized country looks at what the fuck we're doing and then they go, oh, well fuck, if their fucking, you know, residents and citizens are so fucking stupid that they'll go, yeah, no, that's a good fucking idea. Then they'll literally go, hey, we should probably do that. Oh, hey, I didn't realize that you have 2 fucking missions. Gain 1 additional slot for mission deployment. That might be cool. What about you? Do you have 2 missions? What about you? You have 2 missions. What's your other mission? Oh, it's also a hard mission. Motherfuck. Oh, but it gives me the Vanguard Alpha, fucking level 2. I mean, Alright. But yeah, so, like I said, it comes down to one of those things where fucking most industrialized worlds, they purposely go out of their way to fuck over their citizens, keep them fucking ignorant. I mean, completely fucking don't know how to fucking chew gum and breathe and walk at the same time type of stupid on purpose So that way then they could continue just being, you know, like being dumbass douchebag cocksuckers. Because we're going to be stupid enough to fucking believe whatever the hell they say is, like, legit. So because of the 24-hour news cycle and the way it is, like, journalism isn't about journalism anymore. It's not about actually explaining the story and figuring out what's going on. Literally what they do is they go, hey, what's the next big thing? What's the next big thing? What's the next big thing? What Kim Kardashian do? What's up with fucking Kanye West? What happened to this movie studio? Oh my god, fucking 300 people exploded today when an apartment caught fire. Fucking a hospital got blown up. Fucking the cops shot 30 people. And while sometimes, yeah, that's shit that you really want to know. Like, you want to know about cops being douchebags. You want to know that, you know, fucking a house caught fire and, you know, killed a bunch of people. But at the same time, because they have to keep the ratings up, they're like vipers. They try to hit anything that fucking moves. They're not paying attention. They're like a cornered viper that's just trying to reach out and snag at anything that they can fucking latch a hold of. So it's one of those things where until they can get something on the books that says, hey, you can't just spout opinion and claim it to be news. You have to get off of your fucking ass and actually go talk to people, interview witnesses, you know, talk to the cops, figure out what the real fucking story is. You know, heavier penalties where if you, you know, spread any kind of misinformation, you're going to get into deep shit. Because one of the best examples is the woman who spilled coffee on her lap, and McDonald's paid her like $5 million. Everybody literally said, oh, well, that's just a frivolous lawsuit. Well, no, it wasn't a frivolous lawsuit. The lady literally only wanted her medical bills paid. And after insurance, her medical bills for having like third-degree burns on her thighs and crotch was only going to be like $200,000 at most. I think it was probably less than that, and I should probably look that one up before I go spreading misinformation. But she didn't really want like millions and millions of dollars. She literally only wanted like a couple thousand to pay for medical bills. But the lawyer started doing research and digging into it and found that the McDonald's that she was going to has had, hold on. McDonald's coffee lawsuit. Let me fucking Google this shit. Hey, Chris, what's up? Glad you could join right as we're about to fucking leave. Yeah, she sought to settle with McDonald's for $20,000 to cover medical expenses. When McDonald's refused, the attorney filed a suit for gross negligence because their coffee is supposed to be between, and I'll convert for you here, it's supposed to be between 82 and 88 Celsius. So, for the rest of us in America, where we literally measure in cheese, as opposed to converting to fucking metric, it's 180 to 190. No, that's fair, Chris. I'll catch you later, man. But anyway, so they ended up getting like $2.7 million because they had found that even though McDonald's says that the coffee is only supposed to be between 82 and 88 Celsius, they were literally serving their coffee anywhere from about 100 to 105 Celsius. So for us Americans, that'd basically be almost 200 degrees. Now, 200 degrees, I want you to think about this. If you go to your oven to bake cookies, you bake cookies at about 450. So you bake your cookies at 450. That's basically half of what it takes to bake a fucking cookie. They were serving it at about 200 degrees, which is the reason why she ended up with fucking third-degree burns all over her body. But because several different fucking news outlets had reported just that she was suing for the $2.7 million, Everybody and the brother said, no, it's a frivolous case. This lady clearly, like, she sat there with the coffee cup in between her legs and knocked it over on herself and burned herself, and now is trying to sue McDonald's, a beloved corporation, because I love chicken McNuggets and the Big Mac. They're just trying to sue to get money. And it's like, no. She originally only wanted enough to cover her fucking medical bills. And lawyer said, no, fuck that. Fuck that. If you guys are going to deny medical bills, we'll turn this into a bullshit lawsuit. And it's going to be $2.7 million for gross negligence, because how often are you doing this to your customers where you're selling them like 200-degree coffee when it's not supposed to be much more, or 250-degree coffee when it's not supposed to be much more than like 180. So, because of all of this bullshit, that's what it means when we say the Viper media. They just find anything that they can find and fucking talk about it just to get motherfuckers to click on their shit and look at it. You know, it's a little bit like if you're watching a video on YouTube and in the middle of the video they break in and they go, hey, don't forget to check out our sponsor today, which is fucking any old stupid-ass company who said that they were going to pay me $2,000 to talk about their company for my next 20 videos. Make sure you use the affiliate link. And it's like, none of us, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. And then literally they can upload another video, and in the next video, hey, we know that we're supposed to be talking about this company, but now we're talking about that company because they also came to me and said that they're going to give me $2,000 to talk about their company for the next 20 videos. And it's like, God fucking, like, I get it. Like, I really do. I get it. Like, it's been to that point now, and I'm going to spill some fucking tea here, but fucking Fandom Knight as a whole has been doing this whole like YouTube podcast fucking bullshit for a decade plus now. Like, I can guarantee 10 plus years. And the reason I can guarantee 10 plus years is because I want to say we've been doing it since about 2011, because that's when my mom and stepdad got married. After they got married, we moved, and once we moved, that was about the time that Bill sat down and said, hey, I'm going to start trying out this YouTube thing. So Bill started it on his own channel, just doing vlogs, and then said, hey, let's just make a completely separate channel. And on the completely separate channel, because he had like 4 or 5 vlogs up, and he said, let's start another channel. And we're just going to sit down and just talk random bullshit. Because most of what we've done with Fandom Night for years has just been we sit around and chit-chat. It's been couch conversation. Like, it originally started as what was known as the 4 chairs, which is you just, like, you sat down and we reviewed some shit. Then it moved from the 4 chairs to kind of more of the format that everybody's used to, which is like the What's Up, the Controller Podcast, you know, Sentai Review, Jobber Wrestling Corner, Pages of Fandom, you know, Comics Toss, that kind of stuff. But the problem is we had spread ourselves out so much, because originally we just sat down and like you would do if you were hanging out with like your friends or your family, and you'd sit around the TV and you'd watch a show, and while you're in the middle of watching the show or a movie, you'd talk about the show or the movie as you're in the middle of doing that. Like, you go hang out with your friends, you go to the mall, and while you're wandering around the mall looking at like clothes and Funko Pops or whatever the fuck it is you're at the mall to go buy, you'd just be walking around talking, hey man, I watched Game of Thrones last night. Oh really? How was it? Well, instead of something that's super fucking outdated, hey, I watched like the first 2 episodes of fucking The Last of Us over on HBO. Oh, how is it? Oh, it's fucking fantastic. They followed the game really, really well. Like, there's 3 things that they couldn't fucking do from the game, so they changed it, but it still works really well. So it's like, it's almost 1-to-1 with the fucking game. It's fantastic. Oh, man, that's really cool. And that's all we would fucking do. Which is kind of the reason why, and again, here's where the tea gets spilled. like, when we all hang out, Scott gets pissed off at us sometimes because he'll come up with an idea, and Bill will go, I'm not really feeling that. And most of us will go, yeah, we're going to agree with Bill. We're not really feeling that. And it's because the show technically wouldn't exist without Bill going, you know what, I'm going to try this YouTube thing out. And all of us going, alright, I suppose I'd be down for that. And it's to that point where now that YouTube has become a, quote, career for a lot of people, there's a lot of information that's out there about it, where we're literally, I would say we're about anywhere from a couple of months to a year out from actually being able to monetize off the channel. But when you've been doing something for, like, I'm gonna rough estimate and say about 12 years. Like, just as a high point, like a max of like 12 years, you kind of get sick of doing that. You know what I mean? If you've ever worked a job for any more than like 5 years, you're like, why am I still at this fucking job? Like, I come in, I see the same people every fucking day, I do the same shit every fucking day. It's annoying. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And sadly, that's kind of the point that we're at right now. Is a lot of us, like, either don't want to fucking do it, and I know I already saved, but I just want to be on the fucking safe side here. But, like, we've been doing it for so fucking long that, like, we're tired of it. Like, we're sick of it. We want to do something new, something fresh, but if for some reason we change some things up, which would be like Scott leaving and me leaving, and then it just being like Bill and Nick and Shane, and then possibly we could get like Ashlyn, who used to be on the show, in, or even get our disembodied voice Jeremy back in, or like change some shit around and kind of change up the dynamic a bit that might like invigorate everybody and revitalize them. Help if you put the cart before the, when you don't put the cart in front of the horse. But yeah, like, it's one of those things where, like, the burnout is real, and if we could somehow pull our heads out of our asses and find enjoyment out of doing the show again, and we can make it to monetization, it's one of those things where, and don't quote me on the figures here, because it'd take a lot more than just a quick Google search, but I want to say you get paid, like, 1 penny for every 100 views, or some shit like that, which means if we have 2,000 people, okay, and the 2,000 people end up fucking watching the video. In fact, here, let me bust out my calculator so I can make sure I'm at least doing the math right. So we have 2,000 people that watch our videos regularly. Like, every single day, it's 2,000 people. We would essentially make $20 per video. And I don't believe that they backlogged the pay. It's basically, once you flip the switch and say, hey, we're ready to monetize, it'd be $20 every video if we have 2,000 people watch it. Oh wow, $20, and we do like 2 live streams a fucking video? Now, to be fair with the live streams, it's a little bit different if people want to donate or do like a membership tier where you get like specific emotes and then like certain things for, you know, being a member. Because I'm actually a member of Review Tech USA's live stream channel, which I blame Bill for fucking watching Review Tech USA all the time. But it's one of those things where, like, I think it's like a $5 or $6 commitment, which is basically what I have as a Twitch subscription for the Unexpectables. But like I said, it's one of those things where, like, yeah, that's another way to generate revenue. But even still, like I said, that'd be like if we shot a video, edited it, uploaded it, and said, here you go, here's the video, and 2,000 people watch it. Cool, we made $20. For like the 6 hours of just editing. Just editing would take like 6 hours for even like a 30-minute video, because you shoot the 30 minutes, you have to go through, you gotta edit audio, edit lighting, you know, rendering time, which rendering time is almost always double, if not triple, what you shoot. So now you've got 30 minutes for shooting it, anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half to basically, like, just render the video, so that's already 2 hours, and then editing can take anywhere from about 30 minutes to 2 hours, depending upon how much extra post-production you want to put into the video. So that's just 60 hours, or that's 6 hours right there. Then you have to upload the video. Once it's up, then you have to watch it, annotate, do all that shit. That could be anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes to, like, because you got to watch the whole thing, add annotations and chapters and bookmarks, however you want to look at it. You know, do the little infographic up in the corner where it's like, hey, if you want to know what I'm talking about right now, fucking click this thing up here and it'll take you to the previous video from 3 months ago, where if you're new here and didn't see it, now you could see why I'm making this reference. So it takes like 8 hours, roughly, at a max, for a short little 30-minute video, and you got $20 for fucking doing it. Like, that's not even worth your fucking time. That means literally for me to put gas in my gas tank to drive from where I'm at to show up and record in studio, there would have to be 2 videos, and I would have to be the one to take all of the money. And that's for me to show up for one fucking Saturday live stream. Like, it's not worth it. It's almost not worth our time. That's why a lot of us are burnt out and are basically like, it's not Sentai Review is going away, don't misunderstand me, but that's literally to the point where all of us are thinking like, look, I go to work. I work 40 to 80 hours a week, depending upon the person and the job. Like, we're working a long fucking time, and then for a lot of us, we have other responsibilities. We have wives and significant others. You know, we've got kids, like a couple of us have kids, if I include the entire fucking group. Like, Greg, literally, to my knowledge right now, because I haven't talked to the guy in so fucking long in like a one-on-one, last I knew, Greg is working 3 different jobs because he's got like a couple of kids and his wife that he's got to help take care of. Meanwhile, his wife works as well. Bill has his job, and then his wife has a job, but because Bill's wife's car is fucked up, he basically has to wake up, take his wife to work, then take his own ass to work. Then after he's done at work, he's got to leave and go sit at the parking lot of his wife's job. Meanwhile, his wife has been sitting in the fucking parking lot for like the last hour before she can even get into the fucking building to start her job. So now Bill's done with his job, he's got to go pick up his wife. Then they either have to go hit the grocery store, or they've got to go, you know, whether that be for like food, toilet paper, you know, paper towels, whatever the fuck it is they need, dog food, that kind of shit. So then they've got to go hit the store, he's got to take her home, then he's got to go and try to pick up his kid to spend any kind of time with the kid. Then from there, he's got to, like, after he's gotten his kid, brought her home, helped with homework, they, like, wife's cooked dinner, they've eaten, then he's got, like, 20 minutes to sit down and, like, read a book, play a game, do whatever he's got to do, and then go, take the kid back to mom, because his baby mama acts like a fucking raging jackass sometimes, and is super fucking controlling over that shit. Like, then he gets to go home and go to bed and then try to do it all over again. Like, Nick is literally working a 40 to 60 hour a week job, depending upon how many tickets he's gotten at work, because he's kind of by the job type of thing. Like, if he's got a backlog of like 30 jobs he's got to do, he's got basically mandatory overtime. But then he's also on call 4 or 5 nights out of the week, which means they could just pick up the phone and go, hey, an emergency situation came in, you got to go do your job, at like 2 o'clock in the morning, when he could have literally got home and just laid down at 1 a.m. So he's out of it. And then Shane, Well, he's got him and his wife, and they've got their own problems and their shit. Like, it's not as bad as most of the rest of us, but, you know, he still has two car payments, a fucking mortgage, you know, credit card bills, shit like that. So he has to be at work so that way then he can pay his bills, and I'm almost the same thing. I've got, you know, I've got my rent I've got to deal with, I've got a credit card bill I've got to deal with, I've got medical debt I've got to deal with because I went to the doctor for the first time in like the last 10 years, you know, on top of normal bills like, you know, power and internet. So, and we all know what's going on with Scott, where he's working like 2 jobs and going back to school and doing, you know, stuff for him and doing like his local community theater as something, you know, to try to take his mind off everything. Like, we're all fucking busier than shit, and we kind of look at it and we go, all right, where can we cut free time at? And sadly, the show is one of the things where we don't want it to go away. Like, none of us want it to go away, but sadly, it's one of the easiest ways to get rid of free time. What's that? 2 days out of the month where we don't have to spend 2 or 3 hours sitting around and like looking at costumes, which most of us don't even care about the material anymore. Like, we've officially hit the point where we're beyond the stuff that we know, we're beyond the stuff that we care about, and it drags. Like, we were fans of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers growing up as kids. Like, some of us watched some of the Super Sentai stuff, like, you know, Zyuranger, and then, of course, I watched Kyuranger. You know, we went out of our way to watch Tokuger, which I always say that wrong, so don't crucify me here. But, like, it's one of those things where, like, that's really more of our wheelhouse is, like, Power Rangers, not so much Super Sentai. But we do know a little bit on Super Sentai. Kamen Rider, we don't care. Like, damn it. I can't think of his name right now. Ultraman, there we go. Ultraman, Oh, I'm just talking, like, everybody's mental state in the group right now as I try to wrap up, which I should have done 15 minutes ago. But, like, it's one of those things where a lot of us, like, the real world has pulled us away. Like, when we were in our 20s, doing this shit wasn't anything crazy. The amount of pictures that you're working on, then maybe you could do some of the online. See, and that's kind of the thing that I tried to bring up, like, a year or two ago. And then the problem is, you know, Shane keeps yelling at me, look, stop bringing up your personal life on the show. Nobody gives a fuck about your personal life. And I understand where he's coming from. Like, you guys can come to my channel, listen to me bitch about my day. That's kind of why I do this in the first place. Is when we originally did it, like, I'm not ashamed to admit it, I have depression. I have depression bad. There are times where I literally get to a point where, like, and this is going to sound horrible, so nobody really, try not to take this out of context. But there are days where I wake up and the only thought running through my head is, well, shit, I'm glad I live in America. I can go down to Walmart, buy a gun, and put it in my mouth. Like, just put the barrel of a gun in my mouth and say, bye. And that's a terrible fucking thought to have, but I have that thought several times. Doing the show was an excuse to, like, go and hang out with my friends and shoot the shit and just talk and hang out with them. Like, I literally live about a 45-minute to an hour drive away from my friends. And they're mostly the only people that I fucking talk to. Because I don't have the money to just go fucking drive back and forth and still be able to make it to work every week, I'm like, I gotta bow out of the show. And I'm hoping I should have everything sorted out come, you know, April and I could start coming back, but who fucking knows? Because I worked out a deal with my mom where I'm gonna buy my mom's car off of her for like $6,000 once I get my income taxes back, because I'm supposed to be getting about $3,000 back on my income taxes, so that's going to cover half of it, and then I just got to go out and get a loan. But loans are still fucking ridiculous. Like, even if you get a loan from the bank, I borrow $3,000, I'm going to pay them motherfuckers back, like, anywhere from 4 to like $5,000 out of my own money in the long term just to get this fucking loan for a fucking car that I need so that when I can get to and from fucking work. Because I'm not ashamed to admit it. Most of the other guys, they don't want to fucking admit it, but I literally qualify as poor. Now, the worst part about it is even though I qualify as financially poor, they see me as lower middle class if you look on like an American census, because I make too much money for me to qualify for government assistance programs like fucking food stamps or any type of like bill assistance, or like they literally told my wife that because I make like I make $15.65 an hour at work, because that includes a 40-cent premium for essentially being a team leader, is what my job qualification, or what my job title literally is I'm the team leader, which means everybody in my department, when I tell them, hey, move your ass, they're supposed to move their ass. So I'm not quite a manager, but I'm not quite a grunt. I'm a grunt with extra responsibility. But because I make $15.65 an hour, the government says, yeah, you're not poor enough. So I don't get any kind of help. I have to buy my fucking groceries myself. Like, they literally told my wife that because she's married to me, she cannot file for disability, which is bullshit because she's got bad ankles, because she broke one when she was like 10 years old. She walked outside and slipped on a patch of ice and literally snapped her ankle so bad that she could like touch her knee with her foot. She's got 2 bad knees because both of us are overweight. We literally classify as morbidly obese, going off of our BMI index. Like, she's diabetic. She's got almost kidney failure because of the pills that she's got to be on for the diabetes. Not just the insulin, but other pills she's got to be on for it. She's basically going to have kidney and liver failure by the time that she's like 45 years old. And on top of that, she's got PTSD, depression, anxiety, and especially a social anxiety, where we could literally go to the grocery store. There could be 5 people in the store. I mean, literally 5 people in the store, and I can know 4 of them because we shop at the grocery store that I work at. And if 2 of them are in the same aisle as us, she'll freeze. She'll literally freeze in the middle of walking down the fucking grocery store aisle. Like, it's really fucking bad, man. But the government said, nope, sorry, you can't qualify for disability. And we're like, fucking you what? So, like I said, that's my shit. Like, that's the shit that's been sitting and weighing on my chest now for the last, like, almost 2 fucking years of me doing the show. Of course, I'm not gonna be into doing fucking talking about Kamen Riders, talking about fucking Super Sentai costumes, going over Ultraman, looking at fucking Doctor Who. I quit doing the fucking wrestling show because wrestling didn't interest me anymore, because I had so much other shit going on in my fucking mind that I couldn't fucking deal with it. My advice is do what you can. Discord, FaceTime. No, I know, and I saw that. And again, I don't mean to, like, fucking not address it. I'm on a roll. And if you've ever listened to me fucking talk, I have a tendency of rambling and going off on so many fucking side tangents. Like, speaking of which, one of my favorite comedians is actually Billy Connolly. And I was listening to one of his old stand-ups, and he does the same shit I do, where he goes, so I was listening to a critic the other day, and this is going to be a bad fucking Scottish accent, but he goes, so I'm listening to a critic the other day, and the critic is fucking telling me that, like, they just can't stand me up on the stage because I just go fucking every which way. And it's like, I literally see it over my head, like, there's like 7 trains going. And I just grab at this train and hope that I can cling on to it and follow along with what where it takes me. But if I miss it, fuck it, there's another one coming, I'm just gonna grab it and go along with it. And that's me to a fucking T. So I wanted to keep on with my thought process before it just fucking boop went everywhere. So, no, and again, I completely get, like, what you're saying there. Where it's like, hey, do what we need to do, and then just hang out and do whatever else. And that's kind of been the plan now. Is we're gonna do the live stream. Well, okay, they're gonna do the live stream. I'm gonna be honest here. They're gonna do the live stream. They're gonna try to do like an hour to 2 hour show, and then if there's any free time for anybody after, especially if you only do like an hour show, there might be like hop on Discord, and then record like 2 or 3 episodes of like, hey, let's look at this Spider-Man costume. Let's look at this Thor costume. Let's talk Star Trek. Let's talk Star Wars. Let's talk about this Last of Us show that came out. Let's talk about fucking Kevin Conroy dying, which we still feel bad that we couldn't talk about it, but fucking Jason David Frank dying, like, yeah, that's gonna take priority for our show because that's what you guys tune in for. But it comes down to one of those things where, like I said before, Shane has been riding my ass for like the last 2 years. Shut up about your fucking personal shit. But that's the reason why I do the show, is to hang out with the guys, talk about my personal shit, just get it off my chest, feel better, and then fucking we can move along with laughing and joking and acting like dumbasses as we're talking about, oh man, fucking you remember last week when we were sitting around playing Street Fighter and fucking Bill whooped your ass with Cammy? Yeah, well, I remember when I whooped your ass with Guile, motherfucker, like that kind of shit, and just hanging out and talking shit. Shane to be the asshole there. I mean, to be fair, I'm a bigger asshole than Shane is, but Shane has a tendency where his ego likes to just kind of flare up, and because of his ego, he could be a right royal prick, if I'm being honest. But he's still my buddy, so I mean, like, that's that friends being assholes to each other kind of thing. So, like, I get it completely. Diabetes, asthma, skin conditions, ILD. She's on oxygen most of the time. You're one of the nicest ones from the group. Nick is the nicest. Look, again, since I'm spilling tea, no. Fucking... Okay. I could be diplomatic. Like, we'll put it that way. Like, I could be cool with you guys. And the reason I could be cool with you guys is because it's surreal to have people that, like, look up to you for just talking about, like, their favorite fandom. And again, heavy quotes here, professionally. Like, again, side tangent. Like, me and my friends in high school did backyard wrestling. Like, right before, if not after high school, a lot of us tried to move from backyard wrestling to being on, like, the local independent wrestling scene. So, several of us started training with a guy who worked at our local promotion, and there was, like, 8 of us. 3 of us went on to actually do it and be on the indie scene. I was doing the training, but, like, my job pulled me away from it. But it's still one of those things where we're hanging out with them and meeting the wrestlers and talking with them and going on road trips. Like, there was a dude... Okay, we did a show down... Like, we used to do a show down in Olney, Illinois. And I say we as if I was doing the show. I had nothing to do with it. But it was my friend Britt, his buddy Josh... me and Britt's, at the time, girlfriend, who later became his wife, and then his ex-wife, and of course the mother of his daughter. But it was always the 4 of us, and sometimes we would end up stopping, like, down near St. Louis. Or not St. Louis, Jesus. We would end up down near Springfield, where we would end up picking up, like, 1 or 2 guys. Now, I want you to think about this. This is a 5-seat car. And there's about 5 or 6 of us in the fucking car. It was always Britt would drive, his old lady would get shotgun, and depending upon how many of us were going, sometimes we would take 2 cars, but it would be Britt driving, his girlfriend in shotgun, me right behind her in the back seat. Then it would be Josh, usually in the middle, and then if we picked up our buddy Show, who's kind of like medium build, like he's not like a big fat fuck like I am, but he's kind of built like a brick shithouse in terms of like his width and his height, but he's skinny as a fucking rail, so I'm gonna put him, like I said, at about a medium build, and he would basically have the other door on the driver's side in the back. Which I know, Angel, since you're in the UK, it would be kind of flipped. Since over here in the States, you know, we drive on the steering wheel is on the left-hand side of the car, and then for you, the steering wheel's on the right-hand side of the car. But either way, that's not my point. So it'd be us, and then if we picked up, like, our other buddy, Coy would basically sit in the middle, and then, like, Josh would have to sit on his lap, and we'd always make jokes about, yeah, you like sitting on his lap, don't you, buddy? You know, that kind of shit. But we would all go down to the show, and then fucking, as friends and family, you would get in before the show, like, the door opened to the general public. And you would just kind of sit down and hang out and chit-chat with all, like, the other girlfriends and wives and boyfriends and husbands and, you know, the kids and other friends and nieces and nephews and shit like that. And I remember one time we ended up going and we ended up picking up this guy. He's an indie wrestler. I don't think he's done anything on like a big stage. No, like AEW, WWE, anything like that. But he's a really, really good dude. And he went by the name of Neil Diamond Cutter. I mean, brilliant fucking name. In fact, his entrance music was literally Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Like, that's how much he played up that shit. And, I mean, he's a great fucking dude. But he ended up having a bad match one night. I mean, like a really, really fucking bad match. And I mean, this dude has been working like the indie circuit for years. I mean, years and years and years. Like, the closest he got was like, I think he made it to IWA. Yeah, I think it's either IWA or IAW. I don't fucking remember. But anyway, it's a promotion that's basically run by Joey Grunge, if you know anything about pro wrestling, who used to be on ECW back in the 90s. So again, this is all shit that's probably going over most people's heads. But either way, so the dude is like a really good dude. And I mean, this guy had literally been on like recorded DVDs, because that's how most wrestling fans watch indie wrestling, is you get, quote, out of market, so you get DVDs from like California or Florida or New York or Oregon or Texas, if you live in the Midwest, like in the Ohio Valley area. So, fucking, like, this dude had been pretty much all over the country, and he had such a bad match, he was just bummed the fuck out. And I remember it's like me and him and Josh are sitting in the fucking back seat, and we're driving over to fucking Taco Bell, and he's fucking bummed, man. I mean, he's super bummed. And we literally go into Taco Bell. He gets like 2 tacos and a chalupa, and I'm like, I got it. He goes, what? And I'm like, I got it, man. Because when you go do these local shows, like, they pay you like whatever they pull at the door, split amongst like so many people after the owner takes their cut for renting the building, maintenance on the ring, any concessions that they had to bring in, so hot dogs, popcorn, you know, peanut butter, whatever the fuck. So I'm like, I know they didn't pay you much, man. It was like, what, $20? Fucking, I got it. So I ended up getting his Taco Bell order along with mine. I think it came to like $40, because I'm gonna be honest, I put away some Taco Bell. But, like, we got our shit, fucking everybody sits at their tables, you know, the workers, which is what you refer to as an actual somebody who's doing professional wrestling. So the workers all sit together and they go over the match and, you know, what could have gone better, you know, what they did wrong, you know, what's going to be a better way to work their gimmick, you know, if they're actually, you know, showing off to the crowd that, you know, they're the baby face, which is the good guy, or the heel, which is the bad guy. And I know I'm throwing around a lot of jargon, which is why I'm trying to fucking explain it. But they're talking, I'm sitting at my own table, because Britt's girlfriend is, of course, sitting with him. And, like, I'm just sitting over there, just sitting by myself, like, kind of across the way from him, just, you know, eating my food, and I'm texting a girl that I'm trying to go out with and failing miserably, because, let's be honest, in my 20s, I was no good at talking to the ladies. Or the guys, to be honest. Because this is one thing that I don't even think most of the guys have figured out yet out of the fandom crew, but I myself am actually I dual, so I'm actually I'm bi-curious along with being pansexual, or not pan, what's a poly? So I'm bi-poly, but to be fair, I've got my wife, and that's for the most part good enough for me on some days. It depends on whether she decides to step on my feet, or that time that you kicked me like 3 days ago in the back of the leg and gave me a Charlie horse. Yeah, I know you're giving me a look, but you did, like, you literally rolled over in the middle of the night one night and fucking kicked me in the back of the leg. I'm like, what the fuck? And he just went, and like latched onto me.
Well, I could say things about you too, but I don't.
And yes, Renato, exactly. Like, I literally feel like I can be with multiple people and, you know, be able to stretch myself out to accommodate for everybody, and it wouldn't be any kind of a problem. Like, it's one of those things where, yes, I'm a big guy and there's more of me to go around, but not in that terms. But either fucking way. So, like, I'm just hanging out, like, I'm you know, texting this girl. Yeah, about that. But yeah, so we're hanging out, I'm texting this girl, and fucking Neil gets up and fucking walks over and kind of sits down and goes, hey man, thanks for that. I'm like, no, man, I know you had a bad match. Don't worry about it. I got you. He goes, well, next time I got you. I said, don't even fucking worry about it, man. So we all get back in the car and we're doing our thing. And I've got a fucking it's, oh god, I think it was either a Zune or it was some like shitty knockoff MP3 player. I think it was a shitty knockoff MP3 player at the time. But either way, so I got it, and I'm just listening to fucking music. And I've got, like, both of my fucking headphones on, and the headphones I had were basically, like, they were early-gen earbuds, so they were essentially, like, cans, you know what I mean? So think of, like, a pair of, like, headphones that actually have the headrest, like what I'm talking into right now is, like, wired headphones, like an actual headset. But it didn't have, like, the actual headset bit. It was, like, the wire with two headphones on it, and each one could attach to your ear independently. And I'm just sitting there listening to music, and we're driving, and literally only Illinois from where we lived at is like a 2-hour fucking drive. So it's 6 o'clock at night, because it's, you know, the middle of fall, so it's dark as fuck outside. And you can only see a motherfucker, like, if you drive underneath of, like, a light post. And then, like, we're going down the road. I'm just kind of looking out the window, not thinking about it. And then, for whatever reason, I turn my head and I go to look out the other window. Because, of course, I got my own. And I go to look out the other window. And I think it's because, like, there was a car that flew past us as we're on the highway. And as I look over, fucking Neil's still sitting there, like, super bummed out. And I nudge him, and he looks over at me, and I mean, I'm full volume, like, blowing my eardrums out, and I take my one headphone off, it was my right headphone, I take it off, and I pass it over to him, since he's on my left, and he puts it on his right ear, and we just kind of, like, I literally passed him the MP3 player, I said, find whatever you want to listen to, man. And he goes, what? And I said, just listen to music, man, it helps me, fucking you listen to it. And me and him just sat around fucking listening to music and shit almost the entire fucking ride home. And like I said, this is a dude who literally has been across the country wrestling, not on like a major professional level, but just like the independent circuit. And he's one of the coolest fucking dudes ever. And yet there's like tons of motherfuckers who are like, yeah, let me get an autograph. Like, he literally had like 6 girls throwing themselves all over him, being like, yeah, let me get that dick, kind of shit. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. Like, I don't want what you're selling. Like, literally, because what is it? There was the show over here in the States called Ghost Hunters. And I'm back. Surprised you're still alive. Anywho, I'm No, that's fair. I've got chicken and dumplings that's been sitting fucking in the crock pot since about 5 o'clock, and it's almost 8 now, so about 3 hours.
No, it's been in there since about 11.
Okay, it's been cooking since 11. It's been done since about 5. Because I went and took a shower before we started this, because I went to the bathroom and felt gross afterwards. Because I'm not going to tell them about how terrible my shit was. Oh wait, I already did. Oops.
Hi, everybody.
This is what we were talking about when I said, yeah, if you could brave one of my fucking streams, feel free to come over. But yeah, so I mean, like, we had a show called Ghost Hunters. And at the gas station I was working at, it's like up the street from like an asylum that they swear is haunted by ghosts. And they literally came through my gas station at night one day, and I can't think of the guy's name. It's the one that starts with a T, Tango. So it was Tango and then 2 of like the trainees, and they came through the gas station, and I literally waited on them, and they're all fucking, like, acting like, oh yeah, this dude definitely knows who I am. And I'm like, yeah, I know who the fuck you are. I don't give a shit. You're a person. Just because you're on TV and get paid to be on fucking TV. Like, yeah, you got a cool fucking job. It's still a fucking job. Like, I'm going to treat you the exact same way that I'm going to treat anybody else.
You come out here to
You know what I mean? Like...
Say hi, everybody.
Tango was his name.
Say hi, everybody. Bubba wants to say hi.
Yes, I know Bubby wants to say hi. When he fucking whines and cries and bitches and moans, it's going to be picked up, because I'm hearing and I can hear you saying that Bubby wants loves and pets and cuddles. But anyway. So yeah, I mean, like, shit like that happens surprisingly quite often to me, where I end up seeing, like, quote, famous celebrities. I'm just like, okay, whatever. So, to me, like, I don't really get, like, starstruck. I mean, like, yeah, I'll get that feeling in the pit of my stomach, like, oh my god, it's a celebrity, oh my god, it's a celebrity. But then the brain kicks in and goes, they're just a person with a cool fucking job. Like, what the fuck? Why are you worried? Calm your ass down, it'll be okay. Excuse me. But, so I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be more kind to you guys because you guys act that way towards us. It's like, oh my god, like, if we ever did a convention, like a Wizard World Chicago, and all of you guys were able to show up, be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, I'm glad you guys are here, but, like, calm down. Like, we're just dudes that work, like, normal 9-to-5 jobs that do this as a side hustle. Like... Yeah, see, it's easier to treat everybody like a person, regardless of what the fuck their job is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So, like I said, it's one of those things where buds, I don't do no hero worship. That's stupid. Right, no, and again, like, that's kind of where I come from. And I mean, yes, there are people that I look up to that, like, I follow religiously. Like, if you saw my Twitter, you would think that I'd be stalking some motherfuckers, but, I mean, that's just because fucking it's Twitter. They just show you, like, whoever the fuck is posting the most shit, as well as Elon Musk, because fucking Elmo has decided to be the dumb fucking puppet that he is, and fucking bought the Bird Network, and literally set it up, that this is no joke, he set it up where he is literally being pushed so high in the algorithm that you're almost not even going to see him unless you blocked him. So I blocked his ass. Now I don't have to fucking look at his ass on fucking Twitter. But yeah, I mean, so it's one of those things where when it comes to you guys as fans, yeah, I'm gonna be okay with talking to you guys because like, it doesn't bother me. Shane, I'm not sure whether it bothers him or not, but like he doesn't want anything to do except for like the show, and then he's out. Nick, yeah, he'll interact with you guys as fans sometimes, but like as soon as it comes down to like, hey, let's voice chat. All right, let's get in this voice chat, and we're all gonna talk. And then it becomes, hey man, what about this Kamen Rider? Hey man, what about this Super Sentai? Hey man, what about these Power Rangers? Hey man, what about this Ultraman? What about this? He's like, all right, I'm out. I don't give two shits about any of that. I'm not worried about it. That's not really why I'm here. Peace. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, Nick will be a bigger asshole than you would expect, but only when you start peppering him with that kind of shit. So, it's not so much a personality thing, it's more of like a subject matter. No offense, but honestly, I don't see Scott as a bud, more like that guy. I'm gonna leave that one be. You know I can fucking hear you smacking Bubby on the butt.
I know.
As you give him his butt pats and he fucking rubs his face on that vase that's gonna fall over on the floor.
Hold of it.
Well, I'm glad you got a hold of it, because that fucking thing's gonna fall over. And you're gonna fucking lose all your pens and scissors and all the shit that's in there. Alright, well, either way, I stopped doing the actual stream like 40 fucking minutes ago. No, actually, I stopped about an hour ago and then spent an hour just bullshitting. But yeah, so again, long story short, like I said, it's one of those things where I'm going to pick this up. We'll probably try same time tomorrow. I might not be able to stream near this long because I have work. I got to be to work at like 5:45 in the morning on Sunday, which means I got to be up at 5 o'clock. So it'll probably only be, right, counts as fan chit chat. But yeah, so it's going to be one of those things where if I do stream, it's going to be a hard 2 hours. And I'm definitely going to be starting it at 5 as opposed to 5:15. But like I said, I needed to shower. Especially since I went to I scratched my head and then went to rub my fucking eyes. And literally wiped grease into my face and was like, okay, I can't see, I'm blinded, I need to bathe. To be fair, I haven't watched season 2. Wait, did I? No, we did watch Season 2 of Bad Batch, because the new one that's out is technically Season 3. And Season 2 was okay. Like, to be fair, I don't remember too much about it, Chris, but either way. Let me wrap it up, guys. So, no offense, now's when I'm really going to actually ignore chat. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to start at 5. We'll probably go until about 7. That way then I have enough time to fucking dip out and do what I need to do. Which should be easier since tomorrow's just going to be fucking leftovers, so I can literally have food in my belly at 4 and be ready to go. As opposed to sitting here starving to death going, yay, I'm going to eat at 8 o'clock at night and then lay down and go to bed almost immediately after. Because, to be fair, that's not cool. No, that's fair, Chris. But yeah, so I'm thinking I may turn this into a normal thing again and actually start streaming, since I gave myself Friday and Saturday off every week on the schedule. And to be fair, having almost like 3 or 4 people constantly, because I've been paying attention to everybody jumping in and out, but having almost constantly like 3 and 4 people the entire time, it's actually been pretty nice. So it's definitely going to pull me into actually doing these more often, so when I can actually sit down and talk. And definitely near the end, it's not going to get near as heavy as I just got there laying out all my problems. But yeah, like I said, lately it's one of those things where I've almost been debating just saying fuck it and being flat out done with the show. Like seriously, like completely being done with Fandom Knight in total. But I know I'm not going to be, and only because, like I said, it's my one excuse to being able to go and hang out with my friends and actually sit around and shoot the shit. But it's gonna be one of those things where until everybody can get their personal lives put together and get everything taken care of, like, not just me, but fucking all of us. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be really hard for me to come back, especially because, like I said, well, that's what I'm getting to here, Chris. It's one of those things where, like I said, I literally have to drive. Nice. But yeah, I literally have to drive like 45 minutes to an hour to get over to Bill's place to get like some kind of food, whether it be go pick up donuts at the local grocery store or go pick up some type of fast food or even stop in at like the local fucking gas station. Yeah, I figured it was going to be super late for you, Angel. But yeah, so I mean, it would literally be stopping at the local gas station and like pick up like a little snack cake, and that's going to be my breakfast, pretty much my food for almost the entire day. And like a soda, or go get some type of fast food, or go to the local grocery store and pick up something, and then go and sit down and hang out with the guys where we get to like talk for maybe an hour, then get the show ready, and then after I get the show, like after we get the show ready and hit that start button on the stream and get everything going some, we could do the show for like 2 hours, and then Bill goes, "Okay, everybody get the fuck out of my house, I have adult shit to do." It's like, oh, okay, so I just drove like about an hour to come out, like hang out for an hour, do the show for 2, and then I'm told get the fuck out of my house because I've got shit I gotta do. Okay, well, I mean, I've got family over here in town. I can drive an hour only because it's through downtown, so that's mostly it's because it's a lot of light, so it's not highway time. It's fucking getting stopped at every stop sign and stoplight, and fucking dumbass who wants to go 5 mile an hour into 35 because they don't know what the fuck. But yeah, and then go visit with my family for like an hour or two before fucking Bill goes, "Hey, I'm back home. Everybody can come and hang out if they want." And then go drive like 45 to an hour back over to fucking Bill's again, fucking not highway time as with the first trip. But then go drive back over and then hang out for like maybe 2 or 3 hours and then go, "Alright, I gotta leave, otherwise if I don't leave, I'm not gonna get home in time for me to, like, get food and take a nap and get up for work the next day." And then fucking basically have to fuck off. And that's, like I said, if I go and visit with, like, my dad and stepmom, or my stepsister and brother-in-law and niece and nephew, like, if I don't go see them, then it's literally show up, do 2 hours, and then be told, "Hey, go drive your ass home," and then drive 45 to an hour to go back home, and in that time waste literally a half a tank of gas for no money, not really being able to hang out and talk to my friends, because I'm going to be honest, the guys don't really talk in like Facebook or Discord or any of the different messengers that we have for everybody to talk unless, "Hey, it's almost time for the show to start," or uh-oh. Wait, is that just my phone, or did my headset actually cut out? Uh... Okay, well, now I gotta do a test. Can you guys hear me? Ha! Yeah, that's That's a little weird, cause yeah, cause I'm listening to myself. Okay, yeah, this is straight up officially fucking weird. So if you guys can hear me, then I'm not gonna complain about it, but for some reason I cannot hear myself in my headphones. So I don't know if my headphones died or what the fuck happened, but I'm wearing earbuds underneath of my fucking headset so I can actually listen in on the show. And I don't hear a motherfucking thing. Yeah, like I got my volume up and fucking everything. Hold up. Yeah, no, that must have been something on my end. What the fuck? That was weird. I literally disconnected my fucking headset and everything, being like, uh-oh, I think my cheap-ass, shitty fucking headset that I got when I went and hung out with the guys for my bachelor party, and we went to fucking Dave & Buster's. That was my bachelor party. We went to fucking Dave & Buster's up in Chicago, and then fucking went to Medieval Times afterwards. Meanwhile, everybody's like, oh my god, fucking bachelor parties have got to be so fucking crazy. No, that's literally all we fucking did. And no, the only reason why it is I want to hear myself is so that way then I can actually monitor the quality of the audio, as well as make sure, you know, that there's no like hiccups or anything going on with the stream. So it's kind of a thing for you guys and your enjoyment. Oh, fuck. God damn.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I smoked too many cigarettes today. Although, to be fair, smoking any cigarettes is fucking bad. So don't smoke, children. But yeah, so like I said, for me, that's my only thought would be, like, if I quit the show, it's because it's a half a tank of gas for me to drive from where I'm at all the way out to then come all the way back home, whether we actually hang out or not. And then, on top of that, then I would still have a half a tank of gas to, like, drive from my apartment to work and back every single day until I would need to fill up again. And filling up right now is going to cost me anywhere from, like, $40 to $50, depending. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of an echo. I don't have my headphones in. Because my earbuds are being stupid. Oh, that's why my earbuds are being stupid. It's because I fucking flip-flopped them around and my charging case is almost dead. Where is the...
You need the short one, don't you?
No, that's the phone charger. Yeah, I need the other charger.
My other phone charger.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot I'm still sitting in the fucking stream because the shit just ain't charging to fucking save my life. But yeah, so I mean, like, it's one of those things where, like I said, I'm making no money off of doing the show. None of us are. It's like $40 to $45 for me to fucking fill up my gas tank from, like, almost empty. Like, I can literally have, like, almost a quarter of a fucking tank of gas and then go to fill up, and like I said, it's going to be about $40 to $45 depending on the day. And I get to see my friends for, like, what, 3 fucking hours? It's not even enough time to, like, hang out, say hey, you know, fucking... Oh man, fucking work was bullshit. You wouldn't believe fucking one of the guys literally fucking kicked over the support pillar and broke the entire fucking, you know, the entire building. So now they want us to continue working, but only from outside. Like, let's see, we film twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month, because it's like an every other weekend thing. So, what?
I was reading what she wrote.
Oh, what? Because Angel said go do whatever you need to do?
And I'm like, yeah.
No, I will. I'll listen to that advice, because, I mean, that's pretty much what the fuck I'm already goddamn doing. Like, I'm doing what I need to do, and like I said, I'm debating walking away from the show forever just because it's not worth my time. But at the same time, with them literally jacking up our rent to $800 a month as like a single income family, soon to be a two income family, which is the reason why I'm hoping come April we'll have all of our bills settled so I can figure out exactly what the fuck it is that we're going to be like combined making every month.
But then I'll have to find a second job.
Well, no, you wouldn't need to find a second job, baby. You would basically, once you get started doing the job that you're working now, once you're done with training in like 2 weeks, all you would have to do is go from working only like a couple hours a week, like the bare minimum for hours, to like bumping it up to like, for basically you'd have to go from 10, which is the minimum amount that you have to fucking work at your job to continue to have the fucking job, to you would have to then bump it up to 20 hours a week and then possibly 30 hours a week depending. That's why I said it's going to be one of those things where it's going to take till about fucking April for us to figure this shit out.
I want to move back to Peoria too.
Well, baby, that's exactly what I'm saying. I know you want to move, but that's what I'm saying. Fucking, like I said, we're paying $800 a month in fucking just in rent. That doesn't include being forced into having shitty Comcast internet.
You would have had to pay more for these things.
Where we have to. Yeah, exactly. And then having to pay for fucking having the two cats. Thank God your shrink was able to get them a note as fucking ESAs. Otherwise, we'd be shit out of luck. But then there's that. There's fucking, like, anywhere from $70 to $150 power bills. Fucking $40 to $50 fucking gas bills, and the only thing that we need the gas for, because the fucking stove is electric, so the only thing that we need the gas for is for the fucking hot water heater. So if we take more than like 6 hot showers in a month, that's another fucking $10. If you do laundry, that'll be $10 more. Because we only do laundry like what? Every week and a half, 2 weeks? Because we've got enough clothes for us to do what we need to do, so it's the fucking rent. Like, the only thing good about the place is we have a fucking hookup for washer and dryer.
I mean, when we first moved here, it was reasonable.
Yeah, it was. When we first moved in, it was reasonable. Then fucking coronavirus bullshit hit, and every jackass landlord and their brother started freaking out, going, well, people keep moving. Yeah, because they're out of work and can't afford to pay your fucking $800 a month rent. Well, we should still jack up the rate of rent. Fucking, then people are going to be living in their cars. Which, sadly, is something I thought you and I were going to end up having to do at one point in time, is sell all of our shit. All the games, all the video games, all the movies, every fucking DVD, the PlayStation, the Switch, the TV, the fucking computers, the laptop, fucking get rid of the internet, getting fucking all of it, fucking get rid of all of it. I mean all of it, just sell it, and if you can't sell it, it goes in the trash, and get rid of everything. So we're literally living in the car with a fucking cat litter box in the back, so that way then the cats can fucking piss and shit, and then fucking feed them food and give them water as fucking need be. Like, that's literally why I brought it up earlier, that it was pissing me off that they're like, well, you make too much money to qualify for government assistance. Meanwhile, it's like, okay, I'm paying $800 a month fucking rent here. I got bills to fucking pay. Like, essentially, all of my bills added up is about $1,600 every single month, and I'm basically pulling in like $1,400. I'm like $200 in the hole every fucking month, and that's not even including like credit card bill or gasoline or food or any of that fucking shit. And all because they just jacked up the fucking rate of rent to $800 a month from $700 a month. Where I could barely scrape by, and as long as I did like any kind of overtime, like as long as I did like 1 week of overtime a fucking month, I was good. Now it's like, hey, I need to be on overtime all the time, and that shit ain't fucking fun. Because I already had to do that for like the last 2 fucking months, where I was working 6 days a fucking week. Like, I would give myself, like, a Saturday off here, and then the next week it would be, like, a Wednesday off because you had a doctor's appointment. And then the next week would be a Saturday off so I could go do the show with the guys. And then the next week would be, like, a Tuesday off because you had a doctor's appointment. Like, that's literally what I mean, babe. Like, that's the kind of shit, like, for the, like, 4 people that are here hanging out with me listening. Like, that's the kind of shit I mean when it's like, my life is busy. Now take that and turn that into Bill's life, where mine is a fucking monetary situation. Bill's life is a fucking time situation. Between his fucking channel, fucking our group channel, fucking his general life, like, the motherfucker has maybe all of 20 minutes to, like, sit down, eat a fucking hamburger, and take a fucking shit. And sometimes he's got to be taking a shit while he's eating a fucking hamburger, or else he's not going to have any time for anything else in the fucking day. Like, he literally needs to have them butt cheeks spread on the fucking toilet bowl while he's fucking intaking food and spitting out excrement at the same time. Otherwise, he's not going to have a fucking second to his name to do anything. Like, the man was literally bitching yesterday that he can't even get out to the fucking comic book shop to get his fucking comic books anymore because fucking he just doesn't even have the fucking time to get out to get them, let alone read them. And the dude at his comic shop was like super pissed that he canceled all of his books because he has no time to get out to go get them. Like, that's literally, that's the state Fandom Knight is in right now. That's the reason why burnout is so bad. That's the reason why a lot of us, like, we're not done with the show, but we just, like, we don't have the drive to fucking do it anymore. Like I said, we don't get paid for doing this. Like, the 4 people that are here hanging out with us, like, they get it now. They understand where we're coming from. Like I said, I'm the person that's gonna fucking literally lay it out on the table and go, look, here's what the fuck is going on in our lives. Here's the reason why if the episodes seem like they're lacking, or 3 hours a new record. No. This is not a new record. I think I did like a 6-hour stream when I finally got the, I think I have, it's either a 50-60 or it's a 60-20. It's a little, like, crappy graphics card that I got for my computer before it went boom. And I literally did, like, a 6-hour stream playing games like this, as well as, because it was like it was like several fucking streams ago. Because I ended up playing, I set it to the highest quality, and I ended up playing, Half-Life 2 in its entirety. Let me go, where's my channel? Because I can look on my phone. Sort by, no, not most viewed. Fuck. Alright, well now I gotta go through and look at this. Let's see, there's a 3.5. Oh, I did a 4-hour stream on my computer because I ended up playing Diablo 2. Here's a 4.5 when I was fucking doing Slay the Spire. So far 4.5 is what's winning. Because obviously Fridays I can hang out a little bit more because I have tomorrow off as well. So if I don't go to bed until fucking 2 a.m., fucking so be it. Okay, 4 hours and 48 minutes. Let's end this saga. So that would have been almost 5 hours of me playing either KOTOR or KOTOR 2. Never mind, here we go. 5 hours and 14 minutes. It says I don't want to live on this planet anymore. What the fuck stream is this? Yep, it was Knights of the Old Republic 2. Where was I at in this fucking game? Nope. 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 You're not telling me what fucking planet I'm on, asshole. Oh, if it was, yeah, KOTOR 2 and the Mandalorians, yeah, I ended up on the fucking Mandalore planet. Okay. So yeah, so that was 5 hours and 15 minutes. So far, that is the record. I'm pretty sure I may have another one or two that's in here that's fucking way longer. But again, I highly fucking doubt that, because I tried to limit myself to being anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour originally. Oh yeah, there's fucking Sario Sez number 2, when I was a fucking dumbass and decided I was gonna fucking play One Piece, and it literally fucking would soft lock me out of being able to see the damn screen. Cause I started doing my own channel bullshit fucking 7 years ago, it looks like. That was my first fucking upload. And surprisingly, I did it back when I was living with my fucking ex, because the very next fucking video that I put up was a 20-minute rant in our kitchen while I was literally wearing one of her work shirts. So you could say I'm into big girls, cause, yeah, if I could wear fucking Kayla's shirt, and it was a fucking white button-up, and you could barely see my man boobs in them. Yeah. Yeah, it says a lot about my, my personal taste in women.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Oh, shit. But yeah, like I said, that's where my fucking mental state is. That's the Fandom Knight State of the Union, so says I. The guys are probably going to watch this and be like, motherfucker, what the hell? But again, I would much rather be fucking transparent with you motherfuckers than them kind of pussyfoot around the situation. And I know part of it is because we're literally, I think we're like 200 watch hours away from being able to monetize. And like I said before, even with the monetization game, I think we would need like 2,000 views on like just a standard uploaded video, like a 30-minute, hey, here's like a Spider-Man costume review. Yeah, I know you've seen my Twitter, man. Shit, y'all have been in this fucking Discord. You've been in the Discord. You've seen the not safe for work channels. You know what I'm about. But yeah, like, I'd rather be upfront with it instead of pussyfooting around. And I know it's because, like I said, we're like, I think 200 watch hours for our videos and live streams away from being able to monetize. And if memory well, fuck, memory doesn't even need to serve. There's YouTube Studio. Because I've got it downloaded on my phone. Let's see. Oh, wow, I've got 39 subscribers. Nice. Woohoo. Alright, let's see. Alright, so, in order to apply for monetization, you must have either 1,000 subs, which I think we're over, and then you either have to have 10 million views on public shorts, or 4,000 watch hours. So maybe we're only about, like, yeah, I think we might only be about 200 watch hours away from being able to monetize. And then after that, it's follow community guidelines and have two-step verification on your shit. And then from there, you have to pass what YouTube refers to as a channel review, which means you apply, and then they go through and they scrutinize the fuck out of your channel. They literally look to make sure that, like, you didn't sneak in, like, porn anywhere, or, like, you weren't talking about, like, purposely going out and, like, raping a bear, or something stupid like that. Like, they literally... Don't know if Seth has seen my vids, though. To be honest, I think I might have watched one or two of them. But I don't think I've watched too many of them, Chris, and I do apologize on that. Like I said before, I'm fucking busier than a motherfucker myself. So usually, when it comes down to any kind of free time, it's split between the wife and I fucking watching, like, some TV show, whether it be something like Young Rock, Quantum Leap, NCIS, Doom Patrol when they finally finish bringing out the second half of the final season, which I think that they literally only did the first half of the season and then stopped it because they found out that they were being canceled, and went back and they're refilming the last few episodes, so that way then they have like everything wrapped up in a nice neat little bow. So I have a feeling that the end of that show is going to end up being a giant clusterfuck that's almost going to make no sense. I mean, to be fair, the show's already... It's already a 4 out of 5 in my opinion, just because they didn't put Beast Boy in with the Doom Patrol, which is where Beast Boy came from, is from the Doom Patrol. They put fucking Cyborg in there, in which they've moved Cyborg up from being like a D-list superhero to being like a B or an A. Like, he's not exactly S-tier like Green Lantern or the Flash or Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman, but like, what the fuck? Better question is, did Fandom Knight grant Seth the rank of Master? I mean, to be fair, yeah, we all are. But either way, that's not my point. Like I said, my point is I understand why Bill and the rest of the guys want to pussyfoot around everything. Like I said, we're really close to monetizing, but personally, it's almost a little bit too, like, it's a too little too late scenario. Like, because even if we get monetization, it's still going to be one of those things where, like, we either have to pull down steady numbers, or it's going to have to become one of those fucking things. Have you ever thought of a Fandom Night shop? We have thought of 1,000,001 ideas. Like, when we had originally started doing, it originally was under Reploid Productions. So when we had originally started doing Reploid Productions and doing the 4 chairs, we made it up to a point where we could have monetized, and then YouTube moved the goalpost. And then we made it up to where we could almost monetize, and that was when we had started fucking, what is it? Like we had almost made it to monetize, and that's when we started breaking off into some of the other shows. Like, not exact, but we had an idea to start breaking into other shows. And then that all fucking, like, they moved the goalpost again, and that fell apart. So we said, fuck it, and we moved from that to we did like a hosted blog post, which led to the YouTube, as well as doing like news articles and just random articles in general, like we were going to be like a fucking Nintendo Power or fucking, you know, what is this, like EGM, so Electronic Gaming Monthly. Like, we were going to be like a legitimate magazine. And then we moved over to the podcast format. And then the podcast format stuck, where we just kind of sit around and talk about shit. But then it eventually got to a fucking point where we just... like, we started doing way too many shows, and then where some of the shows started to fall apart, like, everybody kind of came together on other shows because we started focusing on, especially like Sentai Review, we started focusing on that more than anything else. Then we'd move from the podcast back to YouTube underneath of Fandom Night, because that's what we decided to call the podcast, was Fandom Night. And then we broke it off into the different shows, which almost all the channels are fucking defunct now, except for Sentai Review, which is the reason why it is we changed Sentai Review from the Sentai Review channel back to being Fandom Night, because I'm pretty sure you could still look it up, and there is literally a controller pile-up YouTube channel. We just don't upload to it. And there's a Pages of Fandom YouTube channel. We just don't upload to it. And there's a Jobber Wrestling Corner that doesn't get uploaded to because we don't do those shows anymore. So it's just, it's one of those things where, like I said, we keep screwing around with the monetization so much, where the only good thing about that is if we do end up getting into the, like, the whole monetization and doing the live streams, there's a way that we could set it up where, like, if you guys wanted to do, like, super chats, so you, like, you donate $1 and your fucking message gets highlighted, and we go, alright, fucking Chris fucking for $1 said, hey Bill, what do you think about putting your foot in Seth's ass? Well, I think that would be very rude. Alright, we're moving on. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing. So I mean, like you could super chat, you could, you know, basically become like a quote member. Um, oh no, believe me, I know that shit's annoying, but that's how motherfuckers make money. Like legitimately, if we're gonna make money, that's how we would do it. But like we dicked around with that kind of stuff where we were literally so close on the podcast that we almost got a fucking an affiliate link with Amazon where you literally could have gone to yes, I did. I saw it. But yeah, I mean, like, you could have gone to Amazon, used our code. It would have been a discount code, which would have gotten you guys like 10% off whatever the fuck it is that you ordered off of Amazon, and that would have kicked back, like, I think it was like 5 cents. Like, it was literally fucking a nickel would have been sent back to us for everybody who used the code. And the code wasn't like a one-time use thing either. It would have been like a fucking, you can keep using the code and using the code and using the code. And like I said, so much of whatever it is that you ordered based off of like the discount amount would have come back to us through the podcast. You know, we've dabbled with the idea of doing like a Patreon. But then it became, okay, well then if we do the Patreon, then that means that we have to have like either exclusive content, or there would have been like a private Discord that like nobody could send any invites out to unless we gave you like the invite code for you to get in. And then we would have done like specific hangouts and certain shit, like, you know, once or twice a month, like, hey, you fucking, you know, donated to the Patreon at like the $50 level. You know, we're gonna give you like a fucking, you know, just a 2-hour hangout session where you guys can ask whatever the fuck you want, and we can't be upset or irritated at the fact that we're having, you know, a shitty day today, and answer all your questions and hang out. Because let's be honest, people have bad days all the time. So if we would have, you know, somebody would have been in a bad mood, too bad, shut the fuck up. This is your job. This is how you're getting paid money. You know, if fucking we could have gone out, shit, there's like a million different ways. Like if we had the numbers, like, you guys watch other YouTubers besides us, because I know I do. Like, we could have got like a fucking a sponsorship from something like HelloFresh or NordVPN or fucking Raycon or oh god, what's the other big fucking sponsorship thing? Athletic Greens. Like, these fucking companies were literally the only qualifier for you to basically do an ad for their company is you have to have a body temperature roughly somewhere in the 90s and be able to read the fucking script that they send to you that says, hey, come get these earbuds. They've got 8 hours of battery life. Well, no, the fuck they don't, because I bought a fucking set of earbuds like that for like $80, and the things only have like fucking 6 hours of battery life per earbud. It's the fucking the charging stand that has 8 hours of fucking battery life, and then after that, once you've drained the earbuds all the way down, which is what just happened, which is why I was all fucked up here, like let's see, about an hour ago. But yeah, once they fucking the earbuds fucking die off, then you put them on the dock, or well, put them in the case. The case charges them, and then after the case fucking charges them, which takes like 2 hours for a full fucking charge. Cool, you could do that 2 more times. Congratulations. But of course, I've also been using my earbuds all fucking day today to listen to fucking Dungeons and Dragons and shit, so I can understand why they're dead. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning listening to shit on them, so you know. But yeah, like, we could do like a million of those fucking things, but again, the problem is then that becomes like a big fucking pain in the ass, because then it becomes, okay, where do you put it? Do you put it up front, where then people don't want to fucking actually watch the show because they just want to wait for the fucking ad to be over because it's a live fucking ad? So it's either everybody fucking dips out and it looks like we've got 0 people watching the fucking stream because everybody's either paused the stream, They're going to wait the 30 to 40 seconds and then hit play and then fucking skip it to the, skip it back to live to skip the fucking ad? Or do you put it at the end where nobody's going to fucking listen to it anywhere and they're going to click off the fucking video? Or do you put it right in the fucking smack dab middle where, again, same thing fucking happens? Everybody either leaves the stream, half the people will leave the stream and be like, fuck it, I'm done. The other half the people will, either pause the stream or mute it or go do other shit, not focus. So then they get pissed off and miss the fact that we said, okay, well, now that ad's done, now we're going to go into the guide that everybody's been looking forward to, and then they come back halfway through and start focusing, because being able to multitask is actually a load of horse shit. They have found that a human being cannot listen to 2 or 3 things at the exact same time. It's physically impossible. Now, I have found in my own personal day-to-day life, it's possible to focus on something, to be doing a task and keep up with, watching a TV show or a movie, if it's something that you've already seen before. I've literally been able to rewatch, because I own almost all the seasons of NCIS, so I used to literally, back when we didn't have internet at my house, we would literally pop in NCIS, and I would have it playing in the background. While it's playing in the background, I've got music going in one headphone, as I'm in the middle of, staring at my phone and playing a game on my cell phone, and my wife would literally turn to me and be like, do you even know what's going on? And I would literally look up, know exactly what the fuck was happening just based off 1 or 2 scenes from what I'm seeing, where somebody walks in and they go, yeah, it's going to be a long night. And I go, oh yeah, no, they're in the middle of dealing with the terrorists, and fucking this is going to happen and that's going to happen and the bomb's going to go off and you're going to think that this character's dead, but this character isn't actually dead, and the good guys win, and that's the end of the fucking episode. We move on to the next episode where they resolve, hey, fucking the good guys won, but the bad guy got away and now we gotta go catch the bad guy. She'd be like, what the fuck? How do you do that? And I'm like, I've watched this fucking show, all of the seasons that I own, 4 or 5 times over. I know what the fuck is happening. So, it kind of becomes one of those things. But if you're listening to somebody actually talk for, saying what they're saying for the first time, like with this conversation that you guys and I are having, even though it is a little bit more one-sided since I'm talking and you guys are like, clickety-clack, got to type out this message. So, it's a little bit unbalanced, but we're still engaged in a discussion here, and me saying this for the first time, it's impossible for you to focus on me talking while you're listening to music if it's not music that you've already heard, and it's like a song that you've heard 8,000 times, or, you're listening to me talk while you're watching a movie, and it's a movie that you've seen 800,000 times, like the first Brendan Fraser Mummy. You know what I mean? If you've seen the first Brendan Fraser Mummy 800,000 times, you could just leave that on in the background and then have me in headphones on your head as you watch the movie and listen to me talk and go, okay, I'm keeping up with the movie and I'm listening to what it is he's saying, because you're actually listening to me, but you're visually watching the fucking movie. Us clickety-clacks are hearing it. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's a little bit more one-sided, because you guys got a clickety-clack and it takes a minute to respond. Which, to be fair, there's already a 30-second delay, because for me, right now it's at 50, 51, 52, 53. So for you guys, that's real time. When I look down at my phone, it's at 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's like a 15, 20-second delay, but either way. At least it was worse a year ago. Man, you're not fucking wrong. I'm hoping, like I said, we could get our shit together, but either way, I have prattled on long enough. It's now 9 o'clock at night, so baby, go ahead and put the chicken and dumplings away. I know, I said leave it out, but just go ahead and put the fucking, a year ago, the message took 5 minutes. Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, go ahead and put Din away.
Only if you watch some YouTube with me.
Yes, baby, I will watch some YouTube with you. But yeah, I'm just gonna end up going and making like a fucking turkey sandwich now, because
That's fine.
I need something lighter on my stomach than fucking chicken and dumplings at like 9 o'clock at night when I'm gonna be going to bed here at like 10. We're not throwing it out. We're putting it in the fridge. Don't worry, Chris. I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. 15 till midnight. Well, that's fair. I have 14 until 9 o'clock. So that's that 3-hour time difference. I know you're gonna need help. I'm wrapping up here right now, baby. Don't worry. So the wife needs help putting away dinner, so I have leftovers for tomorrow. Like I said, when we get back in here tomorrow, we're gonna do this second to the top guy, and we're probably gonna do this Plague Wind mission since it's got additional slots for deployment. But yeah, so like I said, that's kind of where I'm at with everything. That's the way everything's going. Like I said, who knows? I might officially be done with the show, but I highly doubt it. Knowing me, and I didn't mean to rotate the fucking plug on my controller, so hopefully that didn't crackle everything. But yeah, so that's where I stand on it. And yeah, we're gonna go tomorrow about 5 o'clock Central, which is about when I would have started this, but I needed a shower, so we didn't start till about 5:15, 5:30. But yeah, I appreciate that, Angel. I know it's got to be almost fucking 4 a.m. for you, so you go lay down and get some sleep, man. Or, well, lady, if we're going to actually be gendering people correctly, even though I always say man and dude for everybody, regardless of guy or girl. Yeah, I even say it to my wife. I'll look at her and I'll go, man, what the fuck, babe? She'll go, what? So, yeah. But either way, I will catch everybody later. Like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll keep playing this. We'll do this as the long format, and like I said, luckily, even though the game is a tactical game, it's still one of those things where I can easily just sit down and have a conversation with you guys. No, 5 p.m. Did I say a.m.? Because I'm stupid?
Probably.
I don't know. Either way, fucking, you're in Arizona, homie, so I think you're on... Because it's 8:49 here. I think you're only an hour behind, because it should be about 7, almost 8 o'clock. Because, yeah, like I said, here right now it's almost 9 p.m. So, like I said, tomorrow I'll be there at about 5 p.m. So, like I said, for you, I think that's an hour behind since you're mountain time, Chris, but... For everybody else, because Angel's over in Britain land, so being over there in Europe, yeah, 4 p.m. Thank you. But yeah, I think she's about Jesus. I think it's a 6-hour difference. And yeah, Renato's a 3-hour difference. Yeah, I know with you being over in Brazil. So yeah, if it's almost 8 o'clock for you and it's almost 9 for me, then yeah, you're mountain time, so you're an hour behind me. So yeah, so basically about 4 o'clock, Chris. Yes, I know, not fucking Texas. I said Brazil. Oh, Argentina. I'm sorry. I'm in the right area. I'm only off by like, what, 1, maybe 2 countries from where you're at? Calm 9 tits, sir.
Don't worry about it, I got it.
Oh, you finally... I'm sorry, babe.
No, you're fine.
But, yeah. So, I will see you fuckers tomorrow. And as always, remember, I love you guys for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, I appreciate you, each and every single one of you, for actually coming and hanging out and making the night more interesting. So I will see you tomorrow. And like I said, I'm going to try to make this a more common thing where we do this shit on Fridays and Saturdays. And especially on Saturdays, since I'm not going to be hanging out with the guys whenever it is that they go to do their episodes. Hey, you get 2 streams for the price of 1. Huzzah! But in the meantime, I will catch you all later. So, bye!